Hare Krishna. This is a song by Nilakantha Goswami. Madhuram Madhurebhyo. Madhuram Madhurebhyopi Mangalebhyopi Mangalam Pavanam Pavanebhyopi Harer Namaiva Kevalam Madhuram Madhurebhyopi Mangalebhyopi Mangalam Pavanam Pavanebhyopi Harirnamaiva Kevalam Abrahmastamba Paryantam Sarvam Mayamayam Jagat Satyam Satyam Punah Satyam Harirnamaiva Kevalam Abrahmastamba Paryantam Sarvam Mayamayam Jagat Satyam Satyam Punah Satyam Nam sa guruh sa pita chapi sa mata bandhavopi saha shishya yacche sada smartum harer namaiva kevalam sa guruh sa pita Gopi saha Yeche sada smaratum Harer nama Kevalam Nishvasena hi vishvasaha Kada ruddho bhaveshati Kirtaniya mato balyan Harer namaiva kevalam nishva Hari sada vase tatra yatra bhagavata janaha gayanti bhakti bhavena harer namaiva kevalam Hari Aho dukkham mahadukkham dukkha dukkataram yataha kachartham smritam ratna harer namaiva kevalam Aho Diyatam diyatam karno niyatam niyatam vachaha गीयतां गीयतां नित्यं हरेर्नामैव केवलं दीयताम् तृणीकृत्य जगत्सर्वं राजते सकलोपरि चिदानन्दमयं शुद्धं हरेर्नामैव केवलं तृणीकृत्य हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे मधुरं मधुरेभ्योऽपि मङ्गलेभ्योऽपि मङ्गलं पावनं पावनेभ्योऽपि हरेर्नामैव केवलं मधुरं भ्योऽपि मङ्गलेभ्योऽपि मङ्गलम् पावनं पावनेभ्योऽपि हरेर्नाम केवलं जय राधा गोपाल राधे जय गौरनिताय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय गौरनिताय जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमद डिवाइन ग्रेस अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शिल प्रभुपाद की ISKCON founder आचार्य BBD founder आचार्य savior of the whole world शिल प्रभुपाद की जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर शिल प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नमचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपिका श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरिराज गोवर्धन की ब्रजभूमि श्री वृंदावन धाम की मथुरापुरी धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की श्री नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की गंगा मैया की यमुना मैया की भक्ति देवी की श्रीमती तुलसी महारानी की समवेत गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा गोपाल की श्री श्री गौर निताय की श्री हरिनाम प्रभु की निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे all glories to the assembled devotees all glories to the assembled devotees all glories to the assembled devotees all glories all glories all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Om Gyantimirandhasya Gyananjana-shalakaya Chakshuronmilitam yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam yena Bhutale Swayam Rupaha Kadamaiham Tatati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guruho Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padhan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitamscha वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा वेलकम टू आवर मॉर्निंग डिस्कशन ऑन द टॉपिक ऑफ power and practical benefits of chanting Hare Krishna. For that matter only, we chose this song by Srila Nilakanta Goswami. While describing the meaning, elaborating on it, we'll realize some of the power and benefits also. So the first stanza says, Madhuram madhurebhyopi mangalebhyopi mangalam pavanam pavanebhyopi harer namaiva kevalam. More sweet than all other sweet things, more auspicious than all other auspicious things, the greatest purifier of all purifying things, the holy name of Shri Hari alone is everything. So this is no exaggeration. That is one of the offenses towards the chanting the holy name of the Lord. To think that whatever glories of holy name are told in the scriptures, this is hyperbole, this is exaggeration, just to increase the conviction of the people, to give them some inspiration. Such kind of things are told too much. But that is not true. That's what the offense becomes. So one should have full faith that this is the sweetest thing. नामक बिना किछु नाही को आरो चौदह भुवन माझे. Thakur Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, I have not found anything sweeter than the holy name of the Lord after wandering through 14 planetary systems. Chauda Bhuvan. So we have been wandering through Bhurlok, Bhuvarlok, Swargalok, Janalok, Tapalok, Maharlok, Satyalok, Atal, Vital, Sutal, Talatal, Mahatal, Rasatal, Patal. Not just in this small universe, but in millions of such universes, passing through 8.4 million species of life. Now when we take human birth, we are more fortunate to be born in India, and we have come to the lotus feet of bona fide spiritual masters, to Srila Prabhupada, who spread holy name all across the globe. So thus, we have some faith, some understanding, realization about the glory of the holy name, but this has to be increased all the more. And the time should come when we should feel that Nam Ras is billions and trillions and quadrillions of the times sweeter than Amras, which we have quite some experience of how sweet it is, how nice it is. So what is Amras? Nothing in comparison to the Amras. Amaras, you have to pay money. Here, there is no payment required. Amaras, there is limitation. After 10 liters of Amaras drinking, if you at all could, you cannot think of 11th liter, one more liter. You may start vomiting also. What was the best experience with the first half liter or 1 liter turns out to be very troublesome, very painful experience. After 10, 15, 20 liters of Amras you drink, you will vomit it out and you will develop so much aversion. Never again. Means for some days that will continue. Again Maya will cover us over because she has Avaranatmika Shakti. Again we'll drink and then she'll have Prakshapatmika Shakti. She will kick us through that too much drinking. So this goes on. But holy name is sweeter than all the sweet things of the creation. More auspicious than all other auspicious things. There are so many things that are described in the Vedic literature. People also have their conception about what all are auspicious and all that. But nothing like this. Nothing like holy name of the Lord. Most auspicious. They say na Shubh Shubh Bol. Shubh Shubh Bolo. Don't say inauspicious thing. अरे तुम ऐसे जाओगे ना तो मर जाओगे. Hey, don't speak like this. ऐसे शब्द नहीं बोलने चाहिए. So like that they have some kind of conception in this world. But what could be better than just addressing each other? Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna. So this is best, most auspicious. Rather than saying very good morning to you, sir, or wish you happy journey. So this is all you may wish, but there may be wish, poison in that. There may be bomb in that train. That train may meet with an accident, isn't it? All the planes, it is compulsory almost. They say that, wish you happy journey. Thank you for boarding with us, flying with us, this and that. So it's a kind of, rituals in the plane if you travel. I travel quite frequently. So company to company, the advertisement or the announcements are slightly different, but more or less the contents are the same only. How to fasten the seat belt, how to set this, that, so many things. So basically, they also wish you a happy journey. But then what happens? Some of the planes crash also, and people die also. So our wishing good is not enough. Giving them Krishna is good. Krishna will create all auspiciousness. The holy name and holy fame, Hari Katha, Hari Naam and Hari Katha will do that. As the gopis say, Tava Kathamritam Tapta Jivanam Kavibhiriditam Kalmashapaham श्रवणमङ्गलं श्रीमदाततं भुवि गृह्णन्ति ये भूरिदा जनः. तव कथामृतं, the narrations of yours, lordships, are very nectarian. Tapta jivanam, those who are afflicted by threefold miseries, adhyatmik, adi bhautik, adi devik klesh. Tava kathamritam tapta jivanam kavi bhiriditam, those who are most intelligent people, they worship Krishna katha. Kalmashapaham, it removes all the power of the holy name is the topic. All the kalmash, kam, krodh, lobh, moh, mada, matsar will be destroyed through Harikatha and Harinam. Harinam is the culmination of Harikatha, because everywhere Hari sarvatra giyate, isn't it? Vede Ramayane chaiva Bharate Purane cha Adi Madhi Ante cha Hari sarvatra giyate. Whether you take Ramayana, Vedas, Vede Ramayane chaiva, whether in the Vedas or Ramayana, Bharate in Mahabharat, Purane cha or in Puranas, Adi Madhya Ante cha, in the middle, in the beginning, in the middle, at the end, Hari sarvatra giyate. Hari only is glorified, isn't it? Yeah, one should worship Hari, one should surrender to Hari, and one should offer bhoga to Hari, this, that, and then ultimately what? Culmination to Nama Sankirtanam. Nama Sankirtanam yasya sarva papa pranashanam pranamo dukkha shamanas tam namami harim param. Bhagavatam is the best literature glorifying Krishna. And 12th canto, 13th chapter, last verse, this is the verse. What? Nama Sankirtanam yasya, the chanting of whose holy names, sarva papa pranashanam, destroys all the sinful reactions. Pranamo dukkha shamanas, just by bowing down to that Lord, dukkha shamanas, all your distress will be out, removed completely. Tam namami harim param, to that Lord Hari I bow down to, I offer my obeisances to. So thus holy name is the culmination of holy fame. You glorify Krishna, glorify Krishna. So, okay, Krishna is like this, Krishna is like that, that's why surrender to Krishna. Krishna is like this, Krishna is like this, that's why Krishna is the most glorious. Krishna has this beauty, that beauty, he is the most beautiful. So then directly start Nam Kirtan only. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. This is how he is most auspicious. Holy name chanting is more auspicious than all other auspicious things. The greatest purifier of all purifying things. Yeah, other purifiers are there. Can put alum in water and water will be purified. But then because people's hearts are contaminated, they will contaminate the water anyway. They will pollute it. The water pollution, air pollution, sound pollution, ether pollution, because of heart's pollution. The heart has to be purified, and heart cannot be purified by any other means. You can put alum in water to purify water. You can do something about purifying the ether of all the bad things, but heart cannot be purified by any other things than Harikatha and Harinam. So Harinam should be chanted. The holy name of Shri Hari alone is everything. In the second verse he says, Abrahma stamba paryantam sarvam maya mayam jagat satyam satyam punah satyam harer namaiva kevalam. The entire universe, from exalted Brahma down to the lowly clump of grass, is a product of the illusory energy of the Supreme Lord. The only thing that is reality, again I say reality, the holy name of Shri Hari alone is everything. A Brahma bhavana loka punaravrittina arjuna mam petutu punarjanma dukhalem ashashvatam. All the way from Brahma lok down to Patal and all that. All places of misery only. There is no question of settling here permanently or being happy here permanently. Even if you experience some happiness, that is here today, gone tomorrow. It's very flickering happiness. Even life itself is flickering, in which you are going to experience happiness. Kamala dala jala, jivana talamala. It is like a dewdrop on the top of the leaf of lotus. Anytime little air blowing, it will just slip over, fall in the water, lose its existence. Like that, our bodies and all, it's all temporary. So one should know the reality is holy name. As Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur says that only two things are permanent, or two things are spiritual in this world, in this material world. One is Jiva, another is holy name. Everything else is material. And everything material means temporary. Here today, gone tomorrow. Your door of this house, this will be all destroyed. Even the walls, whatever you have, this granite, AC, sound boxes, frames, altar, everything material will be destroyed. But that altar in which we install the deities or photos and you worship, that worship that you perform, that will go with you. That is in your eternal bank account. But neither the altar nor the laminations nor the this incense sticks, ghee lamp, the bell, nothing is permanent because that is all material. We only spiritualize it by using it in the service of the Lord, and we get benefit. That benefit is eternal for us. So one should know that all these temporary things can give us permanent benefit. Temporary things are temporary only. They can never become permanent. You can never use them permanently. But they can be used for permanent assets, for acquiring permanent asset. The permanent asset is spiritual in essence. It is not material. You cannot have your iPhone, normal phone for all throughout. But you can use it for practicing bhakti, and bhakti is in your account. Just like ordinary example of food. Food that you eat will automatically get out of your body. It will not remain in your body. But when you eat and it gets digested, gets transformed into blood and necessary energy in the body, that energy can be sustaining you, can be used in Krishna's service, and that service that you do to Krishna, that is in your eternal bank account. Neither the food will remain in your body, nor the energy created by the food will remain in your body, nor the body will remain. Everything is temporary. So we have to know this, what you call, not exact word can be used. This logistics of life, how it works. Then we are very clear. Okay, these things are temporary. Let me not be attached to them, but let me use them to earn permanent asset. That's what he says. The entire universe from exalted Brahma down to the lowly clump of grass is a product of the illusory energy of the Supreme Lord. The only thing that is reality, reality again I say reality, the holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything. So this is reality means this is permanent. And everything else he's saying is illusory. Illusory means temporary. I think this will be always with me. But that is not going to be because that is material. Husband and my wife get married. So many dreams. Wow, we are life partners. Life itself is so short. Life partners. They lived happily forever thereafter. Like that, what life? That is temporary. And life can be miserable also. They end up with divorce or if not fights, disagreements, what not. And then if not, they have to leave each other. So much trauma people go through when their life partner leaves body. Before age 50, before 40. So many people I come across, all drivers, cab drivers, auto drivers. I inquire, what is your life? Are you married? He says, yes. Recently I came across a temple driver only. So he is 40, 46, 47. So I asked, so are you married? He said, yes. So what is your wife doing? My wife died. So wife died. What happened? Suddenly some problem in the body, hospitalized. And then what about children? I have a son who's now 14, I think, 12, something. So what he's going through. Then I asked, what about second marriage then? So he said, yeah, I was thinking, but then the next wife, God knows how she will treat my son. Now he's having one loss of mother, which is difficult to tolerate. But if I get a lady, his next mother, she may mistreat him like anything and give the worst experience of his life. So I'm thinking of not marrying only. So you can see how difficult it is. He's just 46, 47 or something like that. So even if for that matter people are even 50, 60 also, they also experience deep pain when they lose their partner because so much attachment is there. Attachment in this world is a strong noose around the existence of the conditioned soul which strangles him. Prasangam ajaram pasham atmano kavayo viduhu. But same attachment, sa eva sadhushu kruto. If doubted to a sadhu, a devotee of the Lord, moksha dwaram apavrutam, opens the doors of liberation. So attachment is must. Even brahmachari like me, I have to be attached. But if I'm attached to one mundane thing, I'll be suffering like anything. But if I get attached to sadhu or sadhus, then I'll be very blissful in life. Next, third one, he says, Sa guruhu sa pita chapi sa mata bandhavopi saha shishyayechet sada smartum harer namaiva kevalam. That person is a true preceptor or a true father, a true mother, and a true friend also, only if they teach one to always remember the holy name of Lord Sri Hari alone is everything. Guru na sasyat, swajano na sasyat, pita na sasyat, janani na sasyat, daivam na tasyat, na patisya sasyat, na mochayedya samupeta mrutyum. He is not a guru, he is not a relative, he is not father, mother, husband, or worshipable demigod. If these people, 6 categories, are not able to relieve their dependence from the cycle of birth and death. So only one who gives Harikatha and Harinam to those who are dependent on him, he becomes guru. He becomes relative. He becomes husband. He becomes father. He becomes mother. He becomes husband. And he becomes demigod, worshipable demigod. That's why it is said, Sarva Deva Mayo Guruhu. Acharya Mam Vijaniyam na avamanyeta karichit na martya buddhi asuyeta sarva deva mayo guruhu. The last line, 11th canto, it said, Sarva deva mayo guruhu. Maya means endowed with, filled with. All the demigods are residing in the body of the spiritual master. So, like Shiva Jayanti, what is that? We may, Shivratri, we may worship Lord Shiva. Ganesh Utsav, we may worship Lord Ganesha. These are all our friends only and having big post positions in our universe. So Prabhupada says demigods are the friends of devotees. So these are all worshipable. We may wish them, oh Ganesha, Lord Ganesha, wish you happy birthday. You are born like that. So we can do that. But there is no need to separately do it all, because every demigod, 33 crore demigods, are present in the body of spiritual master. So, or even a devotee. So that's why we should know. That's why I joined as a brahmachari, and I respected my parents, but I hardly had that so much connection and affection as much as I have from my spiritual master and other devotees in ISKCON. Similarly, my brother also, elder brother, now also is there. He's just behind NVCC only. There is Barsana next to the NVCC temple, and behind that there is Golok Vrindavan. He's residing over there. But I don't feel so much connection as much as with so many others, like Apurva Gopal Prabhu. He's my younger brother. Not that because he's younger brother I have more affection, and he's elder brother so I have no affection. Not like that. I have elder brothers like Radheshyam Prabhu also. So I have affection for them more than this, because these people are giving me Krishna. Isn't it? Na moche yadi samupeta mrutyum. So mrityu is close to me. Life is what? Journey from birth to death. So where are we heading to? Death. And where we take pleasure? In celebrating our birthday. From where we are going far, far away. Every year you are away from your birthday. Suddenly you are closer to your next birthday. Which we claim, say that we don't want next birth. But when you are taking so much pleasure in celebrating your birthday from where you are going away, then you are preparing also your next birthday, next life birthday, like that. But when you are not celebrating, but you are preparing for your the death day, where you are heading to, then there is possibility of not having next birthday, like that, isn't it? Like I'm going from, like I left Pune to come to several places, some 11 places. So I prepared accordingly. For this place I had to, for every place some Mahaprasad. Yesterday we distributed it. Here also we distributed Prabhu's Mahaprasad. And then some gifts for some devotees whom I had promised long before, 5 months back, 6 months back. I am not able to visit them personally, physically. They are not able to visit me in Pune. So I am carrying a gift for them. So I am preparing for these places where I am visiting. I am not preparing for I am not worried about what happened 10 months back, 100 days back. That is not an issue. That is gone. Dhirastatra na muhyati, or na shochati, na kankshati. I don't have to lament about past, what mistakes happened. That is all done now. We cannot rectify that in that way. But future, upcoming future. So for that, we are preparing. So we have to be taking life very seriously. What was the point earlier? I just lost it. So we have guru. Devotees are our gurus. Devotees are our relatives. So I have so many friends, so many devotees. If you see my phone call, most of that, apart from my brother who calls me, I never call him, but he calls me sometimes. But all other calls are by devotees. I also don't call devotees so much, except my associate who gives me prasadam. Prabhu, prasad ready hai ki nahi? Prabhu, what about this? And what about today evening program? So those kind of talks only in those calls. And all the phone calls are by devotees only. So devotees are my relatives. And my other cousin brothers, sisters, which are 100 in number, they hardly call me. I don't never call them like that. So devotee, because these devotees are helping me to get out of the cycle of birth and death. Na mochayad yadi samupeta mrutyum. So I am closer to death now. My journey already began with birth, and the journey is towards death only. And already 49 years, 48 years or over. 49 started. So I'm closer to death. 49 years back, I was born. But I don't think 48 years later I will die. That much time is not there. Surely it is lesser than that. So samupeta mrutyum, samupeta. It is coming closer, death. So those who help me to get released from this cycle of birth and death, na mochayed, to release me from this death, which is very close now. So they are my relatives. Somebody does a lot of contribution, he is my guru. Then they are my father, they are my mother, they are my husbands, and they are my, or he is my husband and he is my worshipable demigod. So this should be very clear, that nobody else. That person is a true preceptor or a true father. A preceptor means a teacher. True father, a true mother, and a true friend also. Only if they teach one to always remember the holy name of Shri Hari alone is everything. Ideally, all these roles are played by Krishna only, because Krishna Mande, Jagat Gurum. Krishna is the worshipable spiritual master for everyone. Or for that matter, he says, Tvameva mata cha pita tvameva, tvameva bandhuscha sakha tvameva, tvameva vidya dravinam tvameva, tvameva sarvam mama deva devo. So all these characteristics, these all relations are with Krishna actually, ideally, originally. You are only a father, you are only, tvam eva, you only. See, if you are reciting this verse, you have to think what you are saying. You only, not that Krishna, you are my mother, you are my father. Krishna, you are only my mother. You are only my father. That means your biological father is not your mother, not your father. 50 years back, he was not your father, he was not your mother. 50 years later, he will not be, or maybe at least 70 years later, he will not be your father, he will not be your mother, because you will be all together in next body only. But Krishna is only my father, Krishna is only my mother, Krishna is only my relative, Krishna is only my brother, Krishna is only my bandhushya sakha tvameva. Tvameva vidya, he is only my education, my knowledge. Dravinam, he is only my wealth, not this campus interview placement and getting 80,000 rupees per month, 90,000 rupees per month, or 1.2 lakhs per month. If you think that, then you are fool number one. Dhanamora Nityananda, Patimora Gaura Chandra, Pranamora Jugala Kishora, Advaita Acharya Bala, Gadadhara Mora Kula, Narahari Vilase Mora. So Dhanamora Nityanand. My wealth is Lord Nityam Prabhu. How much I hear about Nityam Prabhu, how much I pray to Nityam Prabhu, how much I depend on Shri Nityam Prabhu, that much wealth I am earning at every moment, every moment. And this dhan will never be lost. This is in permanent account. And my husband is Lord Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And my life are the divine couple, Radha and Krishna. Advaita Acharya is my strength. I don't worry about other strength, intellectual strength, physical strength, mental strength. Hell with it all. I have Advaita Acharya. I just have to pray to him, hear about him, glorify him. That's it. and I become very strong. He is my strength. And Radharani, who came in the form of incarnated as Gadadhar Pandit, no, I am her Vamshaj. I am her relative, like that. Every morning I do Surya Namaskar in front of Lord Sun God Vivaswan. So I say that, Radharani is in your lineage. And Yamuna also. Yamuna is Surya Putri directly. And Radharani is also in Surya Vamsh. So Bhanu, Vrishabhanu, Chandrabhanu, Subhanu, they are all Bhanus. They are all in Surya Vamsh. So I tell him that, okay, you are forefather of Srimati Radharani. She is my worshipable deity. We are Gaudiyas, worshippers of Srimati Radharani. So please give me strength in the body so that I can serve Srimati Radharani in a much better way. So he is saying that Advaita Acharya Bala Gadadhara Mora Kula, this thing, Narhari Vilasai Mora, and Narhari is my, what do you call, he is giving me strength, not strength exactly, delight. He is delighter for me. So like that we have to mean what we say. Tvam eva mata, tvam eva pita. Are we understanding what it means? Then why are we having so much attachment to our mother and father? We don't mean it. Just like that. Children say, no? Blah, 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 blah. They are not so serious about it. Like that we are kids only in ignorance. Means it's okay to begin with, but eventually you have to go deeper and we have to think, what am I saying? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Oh Lord, there are not enough services. Give me more service. And daytime manager comes, hey, what Prabhu, what nonsense. Every time you catch me only. Huh? There are so many other devotees around. कुछ भेजा है कि नहीं तुम्हारा? Full number 1. And morning again, oh Lord, please give me more service. And Radha Krishna are wondering, है पागल है ये? सुबह ऐसा बोलते सेवा दो जैसे ही जब खत्म होता है, कभी कभी जब के बीच में ही आता है मैनेजर, आ जाए यहाँ से, सेवा नहीं चाहिए मुझे. हाँ, क्या मैं क्या नौकर हो क्या तुम्हारा इधर? सुबह बोल रहा है जीव कृष्णदास यही विश्वास कर लेता तो, दिन में बोला मैं क्या नौकर हो क्या, मैं क्या कृष्णदास हूँ क्या? हाँ, what a contradictory life we are living. We are criticizing materialistic people, atheists, Mayavadis, but we are number 1 atheists, number 1 Mayavadis, number 1 pretenders, like that. So we change our colors and so fast. Radha Krishna are also confused. इसका एक्चुअल भाव क्या है? ज़्यादा भाव खा रहा है. Think about it. What I am doing and what I am saying. Walk your talk. We are talking a lot, but not walking accordingly. Then fourth one he says, Nishwase nahi vishwasaha kada ruddho bhavishyati kirtaniya mato balyat harer namaiva kevalam. There is no certainty when the last breath will come and put an abrupt halt to all one's material plans. Therefore, it is wise to always practice chanting from very childhood. The holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything. All those who those who boarded that Ahmedabad airplane, so many things they must have already called in London. So I'm landing at such and such time, and you be there at the airport, whichever airport, Hebrew airport or whatever. And I'll be there. And then what about evening engagement then? Is it all fixed or not? And food also. And then tomorrow, all that, isn't it? And here also they boarded, and calling while in this plane only, calling the lady, yeah, I just boarded, it's comfortable. In fact, I got window seat, like that. It's 1C, 1A, or it's 2A or 3A, like that, Except that fellow 11, D or 11A, whosoever he was, only he was going to come out of the plane. Everybody else were very happy about their seat and all that. Economy class, not economy class, business class maybe. Yeah, it's very spacious, enough leg room, and like that. There's PowerPoint for charging also. It's all comfortable. Like, my God, it's most discomfortable death that they are going to experience. Getting burnt alive. My God. First of all, the blow. With that only body must have been smashed. Something must have been broken of people. Somebody's hand broke, somebody's back broke, spinal cord might have been broken because such a heavy plane with such weight landing, crashing on the ground, and within I don't know how many seconds, it blasted with fire. And in that, earlier they experienced a pain. My God, back is broken. Somehow they are able trying to tolerate, and within few seconds, the body set on fire. Krishna, so painful like that. So there is no certainty when the last breath will come and put an abrupt halt to all one's material plans. Nobody has any plan to die, at least on that day, at least at that moment. Now it's 7:16. None of us have planned to die. At least not today, 11th of March. Maybe 12th March. Okay. Isn't it? We have no plan to die now. But abrupt halt can be there as per our karma. Jatasya hi dhruva mrutyur. On every born person is going to die. Only question is when, we don't know. The manufacturing date well known, my birthday. But expiry date is also written there, which I don't know. And I think it will never come. I'm Sachidanand. Yeah, you are Sachidananda, but body is not. Body is Asat. Asat means temporary. It is going to end with end. Death is coming soon. There is no certainty when the last breath will come and put an abrupt halt to all one's material plans. Therefore, it is wise to always practice chanting from very childhood. One of our boys in Pune, I have many years back, 10, 15, maybe 20 years back, he was university topper. He was student of Government College of Engineering. If at all Pune gets IIT in future, that college only will be IIT college, no other college. The best college, government college, the CVP, yeah, government college. So he was topper all throughout in that college. Localite, but he got connected to ISKCON Youth Forum, became devotee, got initiated also. Das Anudas Prabhu. His initial was something else, but while what do you call, when he was taking his oath in front of Guru Maharaj, he said, so in the mission of Srila Prabhupada, I'll try to serve as the servant of the servant of the servant of the servant of servant of your servant. And like several times it said. Generally we are supposed to say, I'll try to serve as the servant of the servant in Srila Prabhupada's mission. But he said 3, 4, 5 times something like that. So Maharaj immediately made a change. And Maharaj named him as Dasanu Das Prabhu. His initial was not D. Something else was there. So then he got placed in a company, well placed. Then he was working few months, and then because he was going to be Grahastha, he was Nityan Sabha boy. He was not for this Gaurang Sabha. So there was Ram Navami or some Balotsav was there, which was all children and Matajis heading. So brahmacharis cannot be interacting with Matajis. So he was told, interface, that what are the needs of Matajis, you're Nityan Sabha boy, you do that. So he was doing that. I think it was 1-2 days Balotsav. So first day went smooth maybe. Next day when he was helping in coordination and all that, suddenly he had intense pain in his stomach. So then it was unbearable pain. Ordinary things. It was not like some dysentery or small thing. So he had to be taken to hospital. Then he was admitted. Within 2 or 3 days, he left his body. 24 years old. Very young. Very brilliant. You can imagine. University topper, Pune University topper, all throughout. First year to final year of engineering. Got blessed very nicely. Died. And we never expected all that. So forget about becoming Grahastha, Nityan Sabha, nothing. That's why one should practice bhakti from childhood, he's recommending. Therefore, it is wise to always practice chanting from very childhood. The holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything. In the 5th one, he says, Hari sada vaset tatra yatra bhagavata janaha gayanti bhakti bhavena harer nameva kevalam. Lord Hari eternally dwells in that place where truly exalted, spiritually advanced souls sing in the mood of pure devotion. The holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything. Naham tisthami vaikunthe yoginam hridayeshua tatra tisthami narada yatra gayanti madbhaktaha. I don't reside in Vaikuntha, nor do I reside in the hearts of yogis, but I reside there where my devotees come together and sing my glories. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So very fortunate in the morning program, we get that fortune every day. For brahmachari, that is more. Daytime also brahmachari class. Evening maybe Harinam Sankirtan together. And they stay together also. They can It's what do you call mutual symbiotic relation. Somebody studies Hari Namamrit Vyakaran, so he can share with his friends. And somebody has studied Lalita Madhav, he can tell his friends. So a lot of benefit by being in the association of devotees. Without even reading or knowing the name of the book, you can know some of the contents of that book through your one of the friends. Aho dukkham mahadukkham dukkha dukkataram yatah kachartam vismrutam ratna harer namaiva kevalam. Sixth one. Aho, what a sorrow, what a sorrow, what a great sorrow. More painful than any other misery in the world. Mistaking it as a mere piece of glass, the people have forgotten this jewel. The holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything. So this is real jewel. That's what Dhruva Maharaj also said. What is the beginning? स्थानाभिलाषिता तपसि स्थितोऽहं त्वां प्राप्तवान् देव मुनीन्द्र गुह्यं काचन विचिन्वन् अपि दिव्यरत्नं स्वामिन् कृतार्थोऽस्मि वरं न याचे. स्थानाभिलाषिता. I was desiring a place from where nobody can pull me out, because he experienced great dishonor when he was trying to sit on lap of his father by getting insulted from his stepmother Suruchi. Sthana tapasya, and for that reason only I was situated in tapasya, severe austerities. First month only eating kapitta fruit once in 3 days. One fruit after 3 days only. So how many times he ate in that 30 days or 31 days? 10 times only. Next month no kapitta fruit, only dry leaves fallen from the tree once in 6 days. So how many times he ate in that month? 5 times around. Then next month, no dry leaves, no kapita fruit, only water once in 9 days. So how many times he drank water? And that water also means 1 cup, that much, Anjuli. Then 3 times, that's it. And next month, not even water, only breathing once in 12 days. How many times he breathed in that month? Maximum 3, you can say. Can you imagine? Take a breath as deep as you could. And next will be on, today's 11th. Next will be on 23rd of March. Can you imagine that? My God. Here, if somebody doesn't give you prasad evening, you'll shout on him like anything. What nonsense, Prabhu. I'm official member of prasadam. You know? And we forget about not getting, even if we get less, then also we'll shout. Per head, at least 4 chapatis are there. What is this? I got only 2. Is this the way? Why? How the chapatis got over? At least it is your responsibility, your kitchen head. You should cook now. Go. Cook. We'll cook him first. So you can say how difficult it is. So such kind of difficulties. Tapasisitam. Tvam praptavam. I have obtained you. Deva Munindra Guhyam, who are so rare, or even Devas, Munindras, the tapasvis and all that. Kachan Vichanun Api Divya Ratnam. Oh Lord, I was looking for some broken pieces of glass. I have got you as Divya Ratna. No. Swamin Kurtartosmi. Oh my dear Lord, I am completely satisfied, grateful. Varam Nayachi. I don't desire any benediction like that. So that is how it should be. He is saying that mistaking, he says, more painful than any other misery in the world. Mistaking it as a mere piece of glass, the people have forgotten this jewel. The holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything. So we think holy name, which is diamond, not different from Krishna. Kachan, which is Api Divya Ratnam. Krishna is Divya Ratna. So same Krishna has come in the form of holy name. But thinking that this is not Divya Ratna, this is some mere pieces of glass. So people have forgotten this jewel. 7th one, he says, Diyatam diyatam karno, niyatam niyatam vachah, giyatam giyatam nityam, harirnameva kevalam. It should be heard again and again with one's ears. So for that, what we have to chant? What do I have to do? We have to be in a place where glories of holy name are being chanted, or holy name is being chanted. That's where you have to be. Then only you can hear again and again the holy name. Or you yourself have to chant. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So morning 5 to 7 there may be kirtan in temple. So you have to be there. Then afterwards 10 to 11 it may be in some spot. You have to be there. Then something 12 to 3 it may be kirtan in some another area of Varanarsi. So you have to reach there. Then afterwards 6 to 9 some other kirtan somewhere. So this may be difficult, laborious. So then you yourself, wherever you are, you have to keep chanting so that your ears can keep hearing the holy name, isn't it? It should be heard again and again with one's ears. It should be uttered over and over with one's voice. Okay, so this is also there. So in that assembly where you go, whatever that 12 to 3, 3 to 6, so there the devotee chants lead singer, then you also should chant. Then only it should be uttered over and over with one's voice, or wherever you are, even though alone, you can keep chanting. It should be perpetually sung and sung anew. The holy name of Sri Hari alone is everything. Perpetually. Non-stop. Giyatam nityam. Kirtaniya sadahari. Non-stop you should chant. So we have to practice 18 hours of chanting the holy name, so that in 6 hours of sleep, at least we'll dream that I am chanting. You may not be chanting, you are sleeping only, but you are dreaming that you are sitting and chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. You are not sitting, you are lying on the bed. You are sleeping. But you are in the dream, you are thinking that you are sitting and chanting. Or maybe you are standing or you are walking and you are chanting. So that kind of dreams should come. But before that, 18 wakeful hours have to be chanted then. So at least 58 rounds should be chanted daily. That makes it 1 lakh holy name. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, I will go to his house only for taking honoring prasadam, who is a Laksheshwar, who is the Lord of 1 lakh. So when he said that, all the Grahastha disciples, followers, who had invited him to their house for prasadam, they became moros. Oh, 1 lakh Lakpati. We are Roadpati in Jagannath Puri. We did not even have a house in Jagannath Puri. It is glory of King Prataprudra, who provided accommodation because he loves Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So we are Roadpatis here. And Mahaprabhu saying he'll go to the house of Lakpati. So Mahaprabhu understood. They took it in the mundane sense. They said, no. By Laksheshwar, I don't mean having 1 lakh rupees and Lakpati. I mean one who chants daily 1 lakh holy name. Immediately they said, Hari Bol! All these Grahasthas were chanting 1 lakh holy name every day. 58 rounds it comes. 57 becomes little less than 1 lakh. 58 becomes more than 1 lakh. So 58 rounds you have to chant daily. And scriptures recommend 64 rounds. That is 16 granthis. 1 granthi of 4 rounds. So 16 granthis should be chanted in Hari. Now Harinam Chintamani, Srila Haridas Thakur is saying that. So Giyatam Nityam Harir Namayo Kevalam. It should be chanted always, perpetually sung anew. And last, he says, Trunikritya Jagat Sarvam Rajate Sakaloparam Chidanandam Mayam Shuddham Harir Namayva Kevalam. It makes the entire universe seem insignificant as a blade of grass. So this is power of holy name, our topic. Power is what? It makes entire world appear insignificant. Insignificant. Chunyaitam Jagat Sarvam. The whole world with Eiffel Tower, Taj Mahal, Gateway of India, and Niagara Falls. What else? Whatever you know. Ayodhya Mandir. And everything becomes Shunya only. Everything put together. All the diamonds, so many diamonds must be there. Gold, jewelry, emeralds, rubies, pearls. Everything you put together is all insignificant. No consequence. It's all useless. If you chant purely. You know Sanatan Goswami, he was chanting every day. Lakhs of holy name. And that Shiv Bhakta who was blessed by Lord Shiva guided him that go to that Baba, Sanatan Baba, and he has a gem that can make you very rich. So then he went and he said, Sanatan Baba, do you have that Paraspattar? He said, yeah. So could you give me? Yeah. Where is it? Yeah, search in that dustbin. Maybe there somewhere. And then he removed all kachra only. And below it was there. So illusory potency is such. He has just met Lord Shiva, but because he did not ask for the best thing in one sense, so illusory potency covered him over. And then he went home and then he used that. And he got more illusion. Touching here, touching there. All the iron atoms are becoming gold. So happy. But then after some time, because he had associated with Lord Shiva and Sanatan Goswami, a thought came to his mind, if this is so nice, he also must have got some glimpse, some fights must have begun in the family, ye mera hai, this golden thing. What, it was iron chair only, now it is gold chair. What is this nonsense? You want to sit on that and saying it is mine. So that time he thought, how come Sanatan Goswami had put it in that One of the strategies in India is keep your wealth in some very ordinary container. Earthen pot is there. You can keep thousands of or lakhs of rupees cash and all that, and put some cloths or something like that on that, and nobody will ever doubt that lakhs of rupees are there in this earthen pot. People will search the locker, and that in that locker you can keep some one silk cloth something, and to misguide others. You understand? One of the strategies of olden days like that. Modern days, I think you can hide in the while construction only. You hide lakhs of rupees, gold coins, gold biscuits in the pillars, in the walls, and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, so that was very clear. That was not the goal, to hide it from public. If that was the case, he would not have revealed that in the dustbin it is there. So then he went back and said, "Is it that you have something better than this?" He said, "Yes." "Could you give me that then?" He said, "Yes, but you throw this in Yamuna." He had faith. Imagine you are in that condition. You got that touchstone. You touched it. You converted many iron items into gold, and it has the potency for whole life. As long as you are alive, it will convert every iron object into gold. And now this person says he's having something higher than this. Will you throw away that touchstone in Yamuna or Ganga here? This is called as faith, and this is called a higher test. Looking for having faith in sadhu also. His Holiness Radhan Swami Maharaj was telling that when demigods had been pulling Kayadhu when she was pregnant and Hiranyakashipu was performing austerities there, thinking that after her child is born, we'll kill him, so that no future at least bigger demon than Hiranyakashipu. Then Narad Muni came and said, "Hey, wait, what is this? What kind of behavior? This is not fitting to gentlemen like you. How can you drag a woman, that too when she is pregnant? This is not proper." They said, "Then no. Hiranyakashipu's child is there in her womb. After he is born, we'll kill." So Narad Muni said, No. You have mistaken. He is not a bigger demon than Hiranyakashipu. He is not even a demon. He will be born in a demon family, but he will be greatest of the Mahabhagavats, a pure devotee of the Lord. And they all said yes, sorry. And they circumambulated the body of Kayadhu 3 times and begged forgiveness and left. Can you imagine? If we were there, we will, no. Narad Muni, I doubt whether what he's saying is true or not. How can Hiranyakashipu's son be Mahabhagavat? Even Bhagavat is difficult. Gavat is also difficult. What is also like, what means like? That is also, like a devotee also is impossible almost. How can he be? But faith is very important in the spiritual authorities. So, who was the earlier case we were discussing? Sanatana Goswami. He had faith in Sanatana Goswami. He threw it, and then Sanatana Goswami gave him holy name. And sure enough, he must have been very happy with the holy name. So we have to be completely convinced of that. So you should be able to give up everything. So that's our yesterday's proposal of joining Brahmacharya Ashram. That is something practical step in order to get realization and prove to the whole world that because I'm chanting holy name of the Lord, it makes the entire universe seem insignificant as a blade of grass. All this IIT BHU and the whole campus, whole Varanarsi. Only that Brahmacharya Ashram in that Varanasi city, that is only glorious. That is great. But everything else is blade of grass only. And the campus interviews and all the jobs, Cognizant, Persistent, TCS, Google, Microsoft, Z Plus, ZS, I think. I don't even know the companies. Not Z Plus Security is there. I think ZS is the company. Yeah. One devotee NIT Warangal passed out. He had got it in ZS. But by mistake I said Z Plus. Then I understood, no. Z Plus is the security. That is not the company. There may be some company Z Plus also, which I don't know. But ZS is, I think, famous like that. So, all insignificant. Cash. Nowadays, you cannot even see the cash, isn't it? At the end of the month, the salary is transferred to your account. You can only see on the glass. So, oh yes, it was 10 lakhs. Now it is 11 lakhs this month. Yeah. And you never get to see 11 lakhs rupees, that cash and all that. And you get to see, you keep it with you, so much danger now. My God, 11 lakhs rupees cash. I hope nobody attacks me, nobody kills me, and hope it doesn't fall on the ground. Even if one bundle falls on the ground, people will understand, hey, this fellow has a lot of bundles, one fell down. Chalo, kill him, like that. So much threat is there. So why are you increasing your insecurity? Please increase your security by joining our Brahmacharya Ashram. What is the area called? That area of temple? Belupur. Gurudham Chaura. So that is the most secure area. That area is also not secure. Only that temple is secure. Radha Gopalji's lotus feet. So please come inside. How much acre? 1 acre. So that 1 acre area of which chowk? Gurudham Chowk. This is only safest area in Guru Kathamrit. Gurudham. Yeah, it is Gurudham. Gurus are residing there. Prabhupada is there, Param Guru. So all other are very dangerous. This Hyderabad gate. This is a gate to hell. You can see also Trividam Narakkasedam Dwaram Nashanam Atmana. Kama Krodha Tatha Lobhas. You can see so many young girls there and boys are going behind the girls. Kama, Krodha, and then angry because their love affair was frustrated. Tatha Lobhas. And people all inside are all after money. Campus placement and big job. Those who are professors, they want to be, assistant professor want to be professor. Professor want to be what? HOD. HODs want to be dean, director. And then God knows where. By that time, he has to experience out-of-body experience only. So it's all foolishness. So how much we are disinterested in this world? How to measure our advancement? How much we are attracted at becoming more and more attached to Krishna, and how much we are becoming detached from Maya. All this world, all iPhone, mobile, laptop, car, bungalow, big jobs, wife, woman, children, family. No, nothing, isn't it? Tushti pushti shuddhapayo anughasam. So we don't have to be told by anybody else how advanced we are. Tushti, are we satisfied with bhakti that we are practicing? Pushti, is it nourishing us? We feel, yeah, I should read more, I should chant more, I should associate with devotees more, and I should memorize more and more shlokas, I should memorize more and more Vaishnava songs. Pushti, pushti, kshudapayo. And the hunger, the thirst for material objects is gone. Like that. Just few months back, I was for this thing, what do you call? iPad I was going to purchase. But then everything was done. All research, which model from US, we have devotee NIT Warangal pass out. He's working in Apple company only. And other devotees will assist in purchase and everything. It will get sponsored also. Everything was done, and the last final email I had to write, and it would have been come. But then suddenly one devotee came. We called him for some other reason related to iPad only to ask and to inquire. And then he said, I have iPad, 9th generation, and if you want, I can gift you only. Then I said, show me. And then I saw it. 9th generation is old. This is, I don't know which, this is 14th generation, I think, the latest one in iPad series. So then I saw and I thought, okay, no problem, Basic requirements are served, what I'm looking for. Some of the requirements are not met because I need to click photos of some particular article sometime. And then but then this is 9th generation, the camera is not very high quality. But I thought, okay, that much advanced we don't have to be. So then I accepted that. And we dropped that idea of 1 lakh rupees of iPad and all that. I said, not required. So we have to make sure that our attraction to material energy is not. We may say that I'm going to use it for Krishna only, but quote unquote, for Krishna only. Sometimes. And for me all the time. Like that. Which is, understand, no? It is for Krishna only, font is 2. And for me only, font is 10 crore. Like that. So both statements are there, side by side only. But only font, first thing is not seen only by others. For Krishna only. So that's all. It makes the entire universe seem insignificant as a blade of grass. It splendorously reigns supreme over all. It is full of eternally conscious divine ecstasy. It is supremely pure. The holy name of Shri Hari alone is everything. So more you chant, more you feel closeness to Krishna. Krishna will increase your conviction. Yes, I am there for you. As holy name only have. Tomare loite ami hoinu avatara ami bina bandhu ara ke ache tomara. For your sake only I have appeared. Gaurang Mahaprabhu is saying. Loini avatar. Who is there for you? But for me, who is there for you? As your relative. I am only there. Then he says, what is that? एनेची औषधी माया नशिबार लागी हरि नाम महामंत्र लो तो मिमागी. This is, we have our rogue, काम क्रोध लोभ मोह मद मत्सर, or passion and ignorance in short. So for that, this is Bhavaushadhi, holy name. What is that starting? NH Aushadhi Maya, this is Aushadhi, this is medicine. Nashi Baro Lagi, Maya will be destroyed by this medicine. Rogue will be destroyed. Then Harinama Mahamantra Lao Tumi Magi. So please accept this holy name. So that's it. So as far as power of the holy name, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has said in the second verse of Sikshashtanga, Nam Namakari Bahuda Nija Sarva Shaktis Tatrarpita Niyamitaha Smaranena Kalaha Etadrishi Tava Kripa Bhagavan Mamapi Duradaiva Midrishamiha Janina Nuragaha. So he's saying that you have so many holy names and each one of the holy name has so much potency. If you say Hari, say Hari. My God, you are empowered like anything. You know, each of the holy name of the Lord, his potencies are, all his potencies are there. And what to speak, you chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. In one Mahamantra, you chant 16 holy names. In one round, you chant 1728 holy names. And in 16 rounds, 27,648 holy names. In 4 days, you become more than Lakpati. Ideally, you should be daily Lakpati. That is Mahaprabhu's statement. Laksheshwar. Daily 58 rounds minimum. So that every day 1 lakh holy name is chanted. But if not, at least in 4 days, you become Lakpati. And in 1 year, you become Karodpati. That's it. If you have spent 1 year in ISKCON, you are Karodpati already. If you spend 2 years, you have 2 crore minimum. This is just exclusive japa, 16 rounds daily. Apart from that, we have Mangalati time also, we are singing holy name. Just like that, Katha time, lecture time, sometimes we chant holy name. So we are more than Karodpati in one sense, but whatever. And in 10 years, you have 10 crore. In 20 years, 20 crore. 30 years, 30 crores. And more than that actually. It will be not geometric progression, but not arithmetic progression, it will be geometric progression. With the days, months, years passing by, you will be chanting more in 1 year. You will begin 16 rounds when you begin. Every year you are earning 1 crore. But then 10 years later you will be chanting more by Lord's arrangement. And then you will be every year maybe earning 1.5 crore or maybe 2 crore, maybe 3 crore. Who knows? You have to see how much you will chant. So all the potencies of the Lord are there. And what potency has, isn't it? For this one, Roma Harshan Sut, he just took a blade of grass, Balram, one first expansion. Just touched him here and he died on the spot, on the Vyasasan only. And with Hiranyaksha, how Lord Varadev killed him, Hiranyakashipu, Lord just tore him off, no weapon, just the nails. He tore up, Dalita, tore apart his Hiranyakashipu, Tanu Bringam, like some insignificant wasp. So what power he has. In fact, every incarnation exhibits only that much power which is required in that incarnation. That's it. Hiranyakashipu was not that powerful. So some strength Lord exhibited in the form of Nrsimhadev. But in Krishna Lila they were more powerful. And that's why more strength was exerted. And Krishna has all the powers. He's omnipotent, omniscient, omnipresent. So we have all the strength of the creation with us when we are chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. What more we need? We don't need money. We don't need resources. We don't need. Prabhupada took only holy name, isn't it? And he sat in Tompkins Square Park and started. He did not even have Kartal Mridang. Some drum, who knows who gave, I don't know, somebody gave. That was not carried from India also, isn't it? Somebody might have given there. old drum that the Swami needs some instrument. He might have given. Prabhupada was just banging that little bit and doing. And so many people came. Because Krishna is all attractive, and that Krishna has appeared in the form of holy name. He is very attractive, all attractive. Everybody gets attracted. You have, how many of you seen when you go on the street and we are doing Harinam Sankirtan, people are blocked. They are watching you. They are not able to proceed. They are at least swinging. Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. They don't know. They are not even able to capture the whole Mahamantra, but they are singing, swinging. All that. How many of you observed that? See how attractive. Now, what else you could do by which people will be charmed and glued? Not so easy, isn't it? You can do some street show. People may watch, but then people know that this fellow wants some money at the end. And we are going, everybody knows, we are not after money. Like that. Rather, we distribute Mahaprasad and distribute Prasad, isn't it? Whatever it is. And people receive respectfully. They are very happy. We give cards of the temple. We give sticker of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. We are only giving, isn't it? So, in giving, you receive. In giving Krishna, we receive Krishna. In giving Krishna Prem to others, we receive so much more Krishna Prem. So, that's why Gopis are saying, Srimada Tatam, it spreads prosperity. All opulence of the Lord are there. And Shravana Mangalam, it is very auspicious for hearing. Bhuvi Grananti, on earth, those who distribute Harikatha and Harinam, they are most munificent people. Bhurida Janaha. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also was pleased because he was feeling separation. Jagannath is Lord Krishna in separation from Srimati Radharani, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna in the mood of Srimati Radharani, who is in separation from Krishna. So Jagannath and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is like Vidur and Vidwa. Srila Gaura Govind Swami Maharaj says. Vidur means one who has lost his wife, Jagannath. And Vidwa is one who has lost her husband, that is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He is Krishna but in the mood of Radharani. But Radharani who has lost her husband, so she is Vidwa. So Gaurang Mahaprabhu and Jagannath, that combination, start dancing on the streets of Jagannath. And then now he is separated in Jagannath Vallabh garden. He is feeling, when will this offerings to Jagannath will get over? And then the cart will move forward and I am there in front of Jagannath. And that time only Pratap Rudra came, sang Gopi Geet, especially this. Mahaprabhu immediately opened his eyes. 8 verses he heard and he was relishing. But 9th verse, Tava Kathamritam, it was so much pleasure, more pleasure, million times more, that he could not but open his eyes and got up on his seat and he just embraced Pratap Rudra. Bhurida, you are most magnificent person. Who are you? He asked him. He already said you are Bhurida. That is enough. But some mundane identity. For that reason he asked. So we have to having full faith that when I am chanting the holy name, I am the most powerful. I am empowered. I am not most powerful. Krishna is most powerful. Holy name is most powerful, being non-different from Krishna. But because Krishna is with me, I am empowered now. Just like as a small child, while walking on the street, we are vulnerable to any accident, any attack, anything. But when we are catching hold on to our Father's finger, then He will protect us. So while being with holy name, you are most powerful, in the sense you are empowered. Biggest power of the creation, entire power of the creation is with you. Krishna lifted Govardhan hill. So you will be able to uplift anyone and everyone. Most fallen soul you can uplift. Prabhupada showed it also. Nityam Prabhu also showed it by delivering Jagai and Madai. Narottam Das Thakur Mahashay delivered Chandrai, who was more sinful than even Jagai and Madai. In Prem Vilas, Nityanandas describes the pastime. And Prabhupada delivered hundreds and thousands of hippies by uplifting them. Lifting is easier. Uplifting is not easier. Isn't it? JCB crane can lift you up. Lift many objects, many heavy structures. But it cannot uplift you. Now, for that matter, many other powerful bodybuilders, they can also lift you up. But they cannot uplift you. They cannot take you out of cycle of birth and death. So that is the power of holy name. All the powers of Krishna are stored. Whatever pastimes you know, Krishna killing Putana. So that all power that Krishna had to kill Putana, that is all stored in holy name. Similarly, Krishna killing Trunavat, taking him all the way. According to Garga Samhita, it was lakhs of yojanas up in the sky. Krishna wanted to have top view also, but apart from that, He also wanted to give his darshan to Apsaras in heavenly planet because they were very eager. They were wondering how can we get. So Lord went all the way to heavenly planets also through Trunavad. And then after all those functions are done, Leela, now this fellow is a rich. Now this thing is over. Now I want to be down in Vrindavan. I'm feeling separation from Vrindavan. And this fellow had no plan to take him to Vrindavan. So Lord became heavier than the heaviest. And this fellow came down crashing on a stone, slabs of a stone, died. Similarly, Shaktasur, Vyomasur, Bakasur, Agasur, Arishtasur, all that power, that is all there in holy name. You have nothing else is required. Krishna Bhakti Kaile Sarva Karma Kruta Hoy. You don't have to do anything else. You have to do only Krishna Bhakti. And Krishna Bhakti means what? Only 9 things. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atmanivedanam. Of the 9 also, which is the topmost? Kirtanam. Taramadde Sarvasreshta Nama Sankirtana Niraparadhana Malaile Pabe Premadhana. Hearing is, Shravanam is the foundation. But the most important is Kirtanam. Taramadde. In this 9 also. Bhajanera Madhya Sarvasreshta Navavida Bhakti Krishna Prema Krishna Dite Dhare Mahashakti. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Antilila of Chaitanya Charitamrita by Srila Krishna's Goswami, 4th chapter. Sanatan Goswami he is telling. After Sanatan Goswami was in the thought of committing suicide because his body was inflicted with all the sores and all that, because he was fasting while coming from Vrindavan to Jagannath Puri on the way in Jharkhand forest. He fasted sometimes because food was not there, and other times he drank water. Some water was contaminated. He got deadly disease. So that time Mahaprabhu says, what is this? You think by throwing your body beneath the wheels of cart of Jagannath, you can achieve Krishna Prem? No, Krishna Prem is not achieved by this kind of act. If that was the case, I would have thrown my body below the cart millions of times. Krishna Prem is achieved through bhajan. And bhajanera madhya sarvasreshta navavida bhakti. In spiritual practices, topmost are these 9. They have 2 powers. Krishna Prem, Krishna, Dite, to award you, to offer you. You will get Krishna Prem. That is Srimati Radharani. Krishna Prema Mai Radha. Radha Prema Mayo Harihi. Radharani is filled with Krishna Prem. And external energy is filled with Sattvagun, Rajagun, Tamagun. Devihi Esha Gunamayi. She is endowed with, filled with Sattvagun, Rajagun, Tamagun. Guna. Triguna Mayi. She is filled with that. But Radharani is made up of Krishna Prem. Anywhere you touch Radharani, Krishna Prem will come out. Any Krishna Prem, Krishna Prem, Krishna. Everywhere Krishna Prem. Just like sponge which is soaked in water. Anywhere you press, only water will come out. As much hard you press, that much more water will come out. So like that Radharani is. So Krishna Prem you will get, that is Srimati Radharani you will get. That means you will develop a desire to serve more. Radharani stands for service to Krishna. So more and more desire to serve. You will not be satisfied with less service. And one point of time, you have unlimited desire to serve, but you realize this material body I am in, it has some deficiencies. It has some shortcomings. It has some, it is not capable of allowing me to serve that much. So I need to go to Golok. I need a spiritual body. So that is the time Krishna will take you to Golok Vrindavan. Because your desire to serve is unlimited, but the unlimited facility is not there in this material body for you. So Krishna feels incapable of satisfying you in terms of your desire to serve Krishna unlimitedly through this material body. So Krishna will take you out of this material body. He will award you spiritual body. Then your desire is given shape by being able to serve unlimitedly. So Krishna Prem, then Krishna also you will get. So Radha Krishna you will get through one of the 9, any of the 9 processes you practice. You will get Radharani first, then you will get Krishna. Krishna Prema, Krishna Dite, Dhare Mahashakti. This is the power of all these 9. But then next sloka he says, Tara Madhya Sarvasreshta Nama Sankirtan. In 9 also, topmost is chanting of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. That's how I can see Srivas Thakur, today is his appearance day. Mahaprabhu asked, Are Srivas, what is this? You have a big family. There were 5 brothers. Nalina Pandit, the eldest brother, died. So his daughter Narayani was accepted by Shivas Thakur as his own daughter only. But otherwise also four brothers are there, their wives, their children. So huge family. And I don't see you going out for job or some business. How do you maintain yourself? And Shiva said, 3 times he clapped. And Mahaprabhu said, what does that mean? So Srivas said, by the third clapping, if I don't get what I need for your Krishna Bhakti and maintenance of my family, I'll drown myself in Ganges. Mahaprabhu said, he blessed him that, my dear Srivas, even if Lakshmi Devi becomes a beggar and goes from door to door, you will never have any scarcity in your house. I will personally take care of all the needs. There, Narad Muni, here in Prayagraj, Narad Muni promised Mrugari that you don't worry, I will provide you. But to Narad Muni in the form of Srivas, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has blessed. In your house, there will be absolutely no shortage of anything ever. Even if Lakshmi becomes a beggar, you will never be a beggar. You will get everything by my grace. Yogakshemam Vahamyaham. So we can see how much power is there. If you just chant holy name, everything will come. You know His Holiness late Mahavishnu Swami Maharaj. He was told by GBCs, you should build a temple in Rajasthan. So he went with a group of disciples, some 10-15, and he said, Prabhus and Matajis, what can we build temple? It's like for Mukesh Ambani, you are going to build a house. Are you capable of? He has a building in Bombay. How many crores? More than crore. Some few, I think 1100 crore or something like that. You know? 1 million. Billion. 1 billion rupees. In our calculation? How many crore? 100 crore. 100 crore rupees of building he has in Bombay, na? Correct? Acha, dollar, my God. That's what I think it is 1100 crore rupees. 10,000 crore rupees. Yeah. So, imagine. So, will you build a house for Mukesh Ambani? So, that's what Mahavishnu Maharaj said. Who is the husband of goddesses of fortune? What can we build house for him? Temple means Lord's house, na? But Krishna has come in the form of Bhagavatam. So let us read Bhagavatam. He only will build house for himself. The disciples also had faith in Guru. So they sat in fields, open fields somewhere. Maybe some shade was there. And he was reading day in and day out Bhagavatam. Some few days passed by. Once the disciple to get milk or something, he went in the market. He was there at the shop. He purchased the milk, the final transaction money thing. Then next customer, he was talking to the owner, the shopkeeper, and he said, that my father left body and my mother, in memory of my father, wants to build a Krishna temple. But only we will build that temple only for one who is addicted to Srimad Bhagavatam. Immediately the disciple said, what? What did you say? He said, my father left body and in his memory, mother wants to build a temple, Krishna temple, but only to one we will give, one who is addicted to Bhagavatam. He said, come with me. He took him to that place and he showed him, just see that man. And Maharaj was sitting there with his 10-15 disciples and reading Bhagavatam. And that person was stunned. My God, in open field, in the daytime, this person is sitting. He said, yes, for him only we will give that temple. So he built it very nicely and handed over the keys to Maharaj. His Holiness late Mahavishnu Swami Maharaj ki. See? So this is the faith. We need to have such faith. That holy name, holy fame, if you just do, everything will come. What did Maharaj do? He didn't know nothing. He only did everything by glorifying everything. That is Krishna. Yomam pashyati sarvatra sarvam cha mai pashyati tasyaham na pranashyami sachame na pranashyati. The entire world is with you when Krishna is with you. Entire world is within Krishna. Yomam pashyati sarvatra and sarvam cha mai pashyati. Everything is in Krishna. Yashoda Mai, when she peeped in Krishna's mouth to see whether he has eaten dirt, she did not see dirt. She did not see teeth, but she saw the entire creation with all mountains, oceans, birds, bees, reptiles, everything inside. And even to the extent Vrindavan inside, and in Vrindavan, Yashoda Mai peeping in the mouth of Krishna, that also she saw. So this is more bewildering. In the movie, in the theater, you can see everything, but you cannot see on the screen yourself sitting in the theater and watching the movie. Is it ever possible? Impossible. It will never be there. But she got completely bewildered. So if you have Krishna, you have entire creation with you. But you have to have faith. You should have heard from those who are faithful. But if you don't have that faith, then you will go for entire world, to achieve entire world, like Alexander went. Or a small way, I want a house, I want car. You don't understand. In Krishna, everything is there. Millions of cars, billions of houses, trillions of dollars. Everything is in Krishna only. If you have that faith, you will not extraneously try for all these other things. Just give Krishna and everything will come. Everything that is necessary will come. So that is power of holy name. All the potencies of Krishna are in holy name. And as far as benefits of chanting, they are described by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the first verse. Cheto darpanamarjanam bhava mahadavagni nirvapanam shreya kairava chandrika vitaranam vidya vadhu jivanam anandam buddhivardhanam pratipadam purnamrita swadanam sarvatma snapanam param vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. How many benefits? 7. 8 lines are there. 2, 2 and like that 4. So 8 lines. Last line says Param Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtan. All glories to that Sankirtan, by which then other 7 lines. Cheto Darpana Mahajanam. Heart will be purified. When your heart is purified, you are so much in peace and bliss. What more than that? So many people, so much money, so much fame, and there's so much disturbed, so much dissatisfaction, isn't it? They're burning like anything. Everybody is burning like anything. I meet in the planes and all so many rich people, what do you call that, ex-Navy officer and all that. So I asked him, I was flying from, I think, Raipur to Bombay 7-8 years back. So I asked him, so you were in Navy? So how many wars you participated in? He said, no war, and like that. No war? So it's whole life, I was thinking in the mind, Navy officer. But we had a practice and all that. What practice we had? Old ships, we put them on the ocean, and from long distance we shoot at it and blast it. And I was wondering, are apna hi Indian Navy ka ship khud hi uda rahe? And then he said, no, it's an old ship. Na? I said, then what you did then like that? No, to create terror in our enemies' hearts. That see, from such long kilometers, several kilometers, from there we are exactly able to shoot the target. So don't think twice before you think of attacking us. We are well, well prepared, something like that. So I was wondering, my God, ye to kya ye? Whole life. And Kargil war also he could not participate in, because the Kargil war was on the land, no? So it has not much to do with ocean and all that. So these people are all frustrated in their lives. How many of you have seen people who are well-to-do in society, but you know them closely, and you have seen there are so many distresses, so many problems they have. And this the world doesn't know. Because you are close to them, you know that thing. And you cannot disclose that to everyone, and nor do they disclose to anyone. So that way it remains hidden. But it is not so much hidden. Krishna reveals everything. So Cheto Darpana Majan, heart will be purified of lust, pride, greed, envy, anger, illusion. These are the real problems. Every moment either you are tormented by lust or anger or greed or by envy or by illusion or pride. One of the 6 will be attacking you at any given moment. As much as you are practicing bhakti, that much some moments will be free from lust, pride, greed, envy, anger, illusion. All 6 are not there in your life. Krishna Smaranam is there. Krishna Naam is there. Whatever. That is there. But the moment again this is reduced, again one of the 6 will immediately come. Either lust will come, or pride will come, or anger will come. Something will come. Basically passion or ignorance will come. Or the combination of the 2 will come. Lust is purely passion. Krodh is passion plus ignorance combination. You had a desire, passionately wanting to, and then somebody obstructed it, and you're very angry. What? I wanted to get that job, and this fellow came, and this and that. So this is Krodh. So one of the 6 are always tormenting every living entity, every one. Physically we have hunger, thirst, lamentation, hankering, old age and death. 6 whips of Maya. She's continuously whipping us. One of the 6 you are always experiencing. You are not free from it. and then these 6 are out there. So 6 plus 6, 12 are there. And then Adhyatmik, Adi Bhautik, Adi Devik Klesh. So we are completely in a very dangerous condition. Padam Padam Yat Vipadam Nateshan. And we are very vulnerable, we are very weak, we are without strength. So praying to Krishna, being with holy name, Cheto Darpan Majam, heart will be pure. Bhava Maha Davagni Nirvapana, we already explained. You will be relieved of all the troubles. Adhyatmik, yesterday only we discussed, na? Gunadikan Mudam Lips. Just by practicing those 3 things, becoming very happy by associating with those devotees who have better qualities than we do, or better consciousness than we have. Gunadikan Mudam Lips, Gunadikam, Anukrosham Gunadhamad. Those who have lesser, younger devotees, be compassionate to them. And then Maitrim Samanat Anvichin, those who are more or less having equal practices like we do. Equal is not necessarily all of us second years we were introduced through Sankalpa camp and all that. So we are equals. No, that may be in the initial phase. 10 years from now, it will not be the case. It will be in the different scene altogether. So that time, who is practicing to what level, he will be your equal then. Like those who become brahmacharis, and not just becoming brahmacharis, but they chant many rounds and they are into scriptures, they are preaching like anything. So that time their other equal friends may not be their equal friend, because the frequency mismatch is there now. They are into family life, they are into earning money, they are practicing bhakti, but now that frequency is clearly not matching. They talk a lot about social life within ISKCON, whereas you as a brahmachari, you are heading towards sannyas or something, and you are not so much interested in social life. Uska kya hua, iska kya hua, you want to preach more and more, you want to distribute books, you want to make sure more people we reach out. Now we have 52,000 colleges in India. We have to reach out. We need more brahmacharis. So, alone I cannot do. So I need more brahmacharis. So, isn't it? Then we'll be able to, hopefully, before I die, at least before I'll breathe my last, I get a news. Prabhu, 52nd, 1000th college also we have covered now. Just latest brahmachari who joined, we have appointed him. He is about to enter in the college, but he's assigned. Okay, now I can all colleges of India at least covered. But anyway, by the time I'm breathing my last, there will be not 52,000 colleges. There may be 60, 70, 1 lakh plus colleges, but no problem. At least we gave our best. We tried our best. So like that. So whosoever is equal, you make friendship with him. Then threefold miseries cannot trouble you. Bhava Mahadavagni Nirvapanam. Then Shreya Kairava Chandrika Vitranam. There will be all auspiciousness in your life. The white lotus of all good fortune will bloom, will blossom because of the moon rays, night time. This white lotus blooms, and that is all good fortune. One of the 6 characteristics of pure devotional service is Kleshagni, Shubhada, Moksha Lagutakrut, Sandrananda Visheshatma, Sudurlabha, and Sri Krishna Karshani. Sudurlabha, Sri Krishna Karshani are in Prema Bhakti stage. Moksha Lagutakrut, Sandrananda Visheshatma are in Bhava Bhakti stage. And even in Sadhan Bhakti stage, we have 2. Kleshagni. All kleshas will be destroyed, and Shubhada, you will be so auspicious. And everybody will want your association because they understand, oh, this is such an auspicious devotee. Wherever he goes, auspiciousness spreads. They will, even you are in sadhan bhakti stage, you are not reached bhava and prem, but then also, because this is how pure devotional service is. So Shreya Kairava Chandrika Vitranam Vidya Vadu Jivanam. Vidya is Vadu, she is the bride, and holy name is the bridegroom, he is the husband. So when holy name comes, the wife will come, husband comes, wife will come, because she is Pativrata. She only finds shelter at the lotus feet of her husband. So wife will come, Vidya will come. Just by chanting the holy name of the Lord, entire knowledge of all the scriptures will be there with you. Yasya deve para bhaktir yatha deve tatha gurau tassaite kathita hi artaha prakashante mahatmata. Only unto those great souls who have implicit faith both in the Lord, Krishna and Guru, all the imports of Vedic knowledge are automatically revealed. You don't have to read the scriptures. Directly the knowledge will flow. And years later, while reading some scripture, this I already quoted several times. Oh, it was here. I never read this scripture. Like that, opposite, you understand? Not that one thing is, you read somewhere and you quoted and somebody asked where it is. No, I don't remember, but somewhere I think I have read it 10, 15 years. I don't remember. This is one thing. But another thing is you speak, and years later you read some scripture which you never read in life, and then you find what you have spoken long before or you have been speaking is there in this book. I never knew Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says this or Jiva Goswami says this. I never knew this. But you got revelation much before only. Because you practice bhakti very wonderfully. You have faith in Krishna and Guru. And mainly you have faith in holy name. So Vidya Vadhu Jivanam. She will enter in your life. Vadhu. Because husband is already there. Anandam Buddhi Vardhanam. The oceans of this world, they never cross certain limit. Whether Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean, Arabian Sea, Indian Ocean, whichever. They remain in limit. Sometimes because of too much sin, Prakriti becomes disturbed, and then there are there are tsunamis. Then the ocean kind of exceeds the limit for a short period for destroying some people, some coastal area, etc. Otherwise, again, ocean is within limit. But the ocean of bliss will be ever on increase. Ananda Ambudhi, Ambudhi is ocean. Anandam Buddhi Vardhanam. You are with every day, month, year passing by. Today is 11th March. 12th March, you will be happier than 11th March. 13th March, more happy than even 12th. Then 12th March of 2027, you will be, and 28, you will be all the more blissful. And 29, 30, what to speak of 40, 50, यार समझ में नहीं, पागल हो रहे आप एकदम. क्या करूँ, किस किस को हरि नाम दूँ, कहाँ जाऊँ, कहाँ पाऊँ. Murli Vadan, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showed that because he came with Radharani Bhavan. He says that in Chaitanya Bhagavad, after Gaya, he gets initiated by Shileshwar Puri. He runs and he says, what is, huh? No, not that. In Chaitanya Bhagavad, have you read Chaitanya Bhagavad? So there it is. What he says? Ha Krishna, कौन दिखे गेला मोर प्राण केला चुरी. Like that. First line I'm not remembering. कौन दिखे गेला, in which direction have you gone? मोर प्राण केला चुरी, after stealing my heart away. Oh Krishna, I don't remember the first line. Like that. Nanda Nandan Krishna Mora Pranadhan. This is Sri Krishna Vijay written by Gundaraj Khan when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu visited Kulingram, and he said, here everybody in Kulingram is very dear to my heart. Even the dogs here are very dear to me. Because the dogs are also receiving remnants of Vaishnavas here. Satyaraj Khan, Gundaraj Vasu, Satyaraj Khan, Ramanand Vasu. And Gundaraj Khan was the ancestor of and kind of grandfather of Satyaraj Khan. He says he wrote one book. Gundaraj Khan wrote Sri Krishna Vijay. And one line of that book, Nanda Nandan Krishna, Mora Pranadhan. Just by this one line, I am sold out to all the descendants of Gundaraj Khan. See, just one line. Nanda Nandan Krishna, Mora Prananath. If you see Radharani says, na, Ashlishava Padaratam Pinashtumam Adarshanan Marmatam Karotiva Yatha Tathava Vidadhatu Lampato Mat Prananathastu Sayeva Na Para. So his writing, Gundaraj Khan's writing, one line exactly matches with this shloka, kind of. So Nanda Nandan Krishna Mora Prananath. What? Nanda Nandan Krishna Mora Prananath. Only 4 words are there. These 4 words of one line have made Mahaprabhu so mad. He says, I am sold out to all the descendants of Gundaraj Khan. Gundaraj Khan is gone. He is no more. But just nothing else, not even that whole book. Just one line. So this is how one will become mad. Your ecstasy, Anandam Buddhi Vardhanam, it will ever on increase. Pratipadam Purna Amruta Aswadanam. Every moment you will experience full nectar. That's why you will never be interested in going to Mahakumbha. In that 1 crore people getting crushed and stampeding and dying there and still looking forward. Where was the Amrut? Who said there is Amrut? I did not find anything like that, In fact, I saw only blood particles there. So many got crushed and my body also was bleeding. So that will be the experience. You will never hanker for going to Kumbh Mela and all that. Because Pratipadam Purna Amruta Aswadanam. Every step you are experiencing full Amrut, nectar. And then Sarvatma Snapanam. The soul will experience so much soothing bath in that holy name. Just like all of us, nowadays we are sweating now, daytime. Just imagine 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock when you're sweating like anything, it is all itching and irritating, and you go below some shower, just put on nice cold water. We feel, wow, so relieving, so freshening experience and all that. So that will be all achieved when we chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And the time will come when we'll feel, why only 16 rounds? Why not 16,000 rounds? हरी बोल, किसके बाप ने एक दिन में 16,000 माला किए? है कि नहीं? हरिदास ठाकुर इस बापों के बाप है वो. So generally people chant 64 rounds, but Haridas Thakur would chant 192. तो बापों के भी बाप है. He also would chant only 192 rounds. But 16,000 rounds, how will you chant in one day? Isn't it? But ecstasy will be so much. You will really feel, why only 16 rounds? Why not 16,000 rounds? Because it is such a nectar. The more you chant, more you will experience that. It's a matter of practice. Okay, any question? Power and benefits of chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Yes.
Prabhuji, Prabhuji, is Kirtanam is the topmost 9 process. So may you more elaborate on Kirtan, that why should we have consciousness while singing Kirtan? And should be conscious. And one.
Jiva Krishna Das. Jivara Swarupa hai Krishna era Nitya Das. We are eternally servants of Krishna. And we are glorifying Krishna. Goal of our life are only two. Purification of the heart by the glorification of the Lord. So we glorify the Lord through Hari Katha, through statements, so that people are becoming knowledgeable. But ultimately all that culminates into chanting the holy name of the Lord. That is topmost glorification. But people will not immediately accept chanting 16 rounds and all that. So we have to tell the background. Why to chant 16 rounds? So that becomes Krishna Katha. So mood should be always of a servant. Chaitanya Das Mohi, Chaitanya Das, Tader Das Ranudas. Advaita Acharya is saying in the 6th chapter of Adi Lila of Chaitanya Charitamrita, he says, I am servant of Lord Chaitanya, I am servant of Lord Chaitanya, I am servant of Lord Chaitanya, I am servant of the servant of Lord Chaitanya. नाहम विप्रो न च नरपतिर नापि वैश्यो न शूद्रो नाहम वर्णी न च गृहपतिर न वनस्तो यतिर्वा किंतु प्रोद्याम निखिल परमानंद पूर्णामृताब्धेस गोपी भर्तु पदकमलयोर दास 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 दास. I am not Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. I am not Brahmachari, Grahastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasi. I am only the servant of the servant of Lord Sri Krishna, who is maintainer of the gopis. और मज्जन्मना फलमिदं मधुकैट भारे मद प्रार्थनीय मद अनुग्रह एष एव त्वद्भृत्य भृत्य परिचारक भृत्य भृत्य भृत्यस्य भृत्य इति मां स्मर लोकनाथ. 7 times King Kulashekar is saying in Mukundmala, I think 25th verse, that Majjanmana Phalamidam, this would be the fruit of my devotional practice. Phalamidam Madhu Kaitabhare, O killer of Madhu and Kait of demon. Mad Prathaniya, this is what my Prathana is, my prayer to you is. Mad Anugraha Esha Eva, this would be your blessing upon me, mercy upon me. If only you can accept me as the servant of 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 your servants. Tad Bhrutya Bhrutya Paricharaka Bhrutya Bhrutya Bhrutyasya Bhrutya iti mam smara lokanatha. O Lord and Master of all the planets and people within, please accept me as the servant of 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 your servants. Paricharaka means servant only. So this should be the goal 24 hours. Jivera Swarupa hai Krishna Nitya Das and Krishna Dasera 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 Das. That should be the mood in all throughout. 24/7 all throughout your life. Yes. What else?
Like before starting our japa, we hear something about glories of holy name, and we start with like very devotional mood.
Afterwards we forget.
फिर with completing like 10th round, 12th round, that complacency comes. So how to maintain that?
That's what Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. These are abadras, na? Complacency means what? Ignorance. Nidra, alasya, pramad. 3 symptoms of ignorance. So nidra, either we'll feel sleepy after few rounds, or alasya, complacency. ठीक है. Apramad will go crazy. Somebody wakes up. Ah, nonsense. I was so much in meditation on Krishna and you disturb my meditation. You are sleeping. So Pramad, you are crazy fellow. Like that. So this is what will come. This is there very predominantly. See, bhajana kriya means lot of passion and ignorance. And you are crossing, now you are passing through anartha nivrutti stage. The anarthas are getting removed, provided you are not offending Vaishnavas. Otherwise, your anarthas are increasing also. You are increasing your passion, you are increasing your ignorance. When you are committing offenses, Lord becomes very angry. Krishna personally puts the seeds of material desires in your heart. What material desires you have in your heart now, they are by your own earning only. Your own hard endeavor of asat sangha, bad association. But once you commit offenses to Vaishnavas, Krishna personally puts the seeds of material desires in your hearts. How deadly it is. How would you remove those seeds and plants from your heart of material desires? Almost impossible. That's how years later brahmacharis will feel very lusty if they offend Vaishnavas. And in that lust, they will feel, my God, it will be hypocrisy to be here inside the ashram. I understand this is very pure ashram and I am not fit for it. I need to get married. He will get out. He'll get out of ashram, he will get married. Why? Because lust is troubling him like anything. Why? Because he's committing offenses to Vaishnavas. He thinks high of himself. I have started this project and this preaching program and so many people got initiated because of me. I took so many yatras and I'm well known to my spiritual master. So much he speaks high about himself and he offends some seniors also. Finished. Punar Mushtika Bhava. You were not within ISKCON visible so much before you came to Bhakti. Now you are so famous in ISKCON, everybody knows you. Now you again have to be out and kind of invisible. People will not talk about you. You will be kind of forgotten because you are rat again, underground. You became lion and your roaring was heard kilometers away. That powerful you became by the grace of that guru, that sadhu who made you from rat to cat, cat to dog, dog to lion. And now you want to pounce upon that sadhu only. So Punar Mushtik Bhava. You become underground now. Somewhere below. Night time you come out when nobody's out. And everybody's in, you are out. And everybody's out, you are in. You are not visible. So don't commit that. So Abhadras will be removed when we do Nityam Bhagavad Seva. Read Prabhupada books, read Bhagavatam, Gita, etc. Keep reading 24 hours if possible. If not 18 wakeful hours. If not 17 hours. If not 16. If not 15. If not 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. At least 1 hour. Aim for 18 hours. You can aim for 24 hours, but then you cannot sleep also. So, okay, sleep will allow. 18 hours I want to read daily. Proper books. So, Grantha Bhagavad reading and Vyakti Bhagavad reading. Those who lead their lives accordingly, serve them also. Serving them also mainly is hearing them, because there are two types of services you can do to great souls, Vani and Vapu. Vapu has limitation. How much you will serve Vapu, gross body? Not so many demands are there. Some things, requirements. So Vani. They also take pleasure in speaking about Krishna's glories, name, fame, qualities, pastimes. So we can keep hearing them and act accordingly. Yes. Any other?
Bro, many times we commit mental offenses to our devotees. During some service, devotees telling that about again and again, or if
Devotees?
some service allotted to that devotee is not doing it on time, or he is again and again forgetting about that service.
So we have to know this devotee, this has happened with him many times, not just once, twice. So he has this forgetfulness tendencies and all that. See, all of us are dominated by ignorance and passion. So when ignorance is more in a devotee, he will be forgetful. Vismruti will be there in him. So we have to be little more. ISKCON will grow by organization and intelligence. So we have to be little more organized. You can send a reminder to him. In some voices I have seen, not yours. I don't remember. I think IIT Kharagpur and some 2-3 more. After the morning program, they announce. So that board is there, only whiteboard, and the services are written, but they announce also. So today is Tuesday, Prabhus. So today the breakfast serving will be by this devotee, and then wind up by this devotee, and then lunch serving, and then wind up by this, and like that. Quickly, just one day only. It's all announced in public, everyone. So everybody knows, today is अमित प्रभु's lunch serving and wind up by this devotee. तो क्या होगा ना, इज्जत चली जाएगी अगर वो भूल गया वगैरह, तो है कि नहीं? तो भूलेगा नहीं वो, अनाउंस किया है, माय गॉड मुझे जाना पड़ेगा, तो है कि नहीं? अभी क्या करें, सब फॉलो अप करेंगे उसका. अदरवाइज ओनली द मैनेजर्स रनिंग. अरे क्या प्रभु आप भूल गए, आपका सर्विंग है, बताया था ना आपको. सॉरी प्रभु, भूल गया मैं. ठीक है, तो अभी क्या अनाउंस कर दिया ना, अभी तो चेकमेट हो गया वो पूरा. वो एवरीबडी, अरे प्रभु आपका सर्विंग था ना आज. हाँ हाँ, वो 1-2 दिन ऐसा होगा, बाद में वो बराबर टाइम पे आ जाएगा, लाइन पे आ जाएगा, है कि नहीं? क्योंकि डिक्लेयर कर देना, अनाउंस ही कर दिया. इट्स अ वेरी नाइस ऑर्गेनाइज्ड एंडेवर. I don't remember which wise I have seen that very. IIT wise, IIT Kharagpur, I would see it, I think in 2004. But of late also somewhere I have seen. Huh? Somewhere. Quickly he would announce. Like we make other announcement, na? So today this program is there, devotee should prepare, call the boy, something like that. So like that, the service announcement. What services are there? Basically 3 servings, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and 3 wind up. And yeah, DT worship and all is written over there. That is different. That is not announced. Huh? Offering, I think offering, yeah, maybe offering is. So 3 things all related to stomach only. Anna, my coach is very prominent. Something like that. So 3 related to breakfast, 3 related to lunch, I think, and 3 related to dinner, something like that. Quickly he announced it, maybe less than a minute. It's all written, na? Everybody is watching also, but he'll announce it. So Amit Prabhu, breakfast serving, and Sunit Prabhu, and Ajit Prabhu, and this and that. Their lordships are also heard, and everybody has heard like that. So got it. So be a little more organized. Reminder can be sent. So many ways are there. We can have even display also. Isn't it? Today's lunch serving by Amit Prabhu. And everybody, Amit Prabhu, क्या है आपका lunch serving है? You don't have to be manager. Everybody is manager now. पकड़ेंगे उसको, क्योंकि सबको भूख लगी है ना. And nobody is going to serve. Everybody wants him only to serve. आपका टर्न है, आपको ही सर्विंग करना है. चलो आ जाओ. सो भी रहा है तो उसको उठा देंगे. बकेट पानी का बकेट डाल देंगे उसके ऊपर. बोले स्नान भी हो गया, अभी बाथरूम मत चलो, डायरेक्टली सर्विंग एरिया में ही चलो. और गर्मी इतना है, गीले कपड़े में ही सर्विंग कर सकते हैं आप. चिंता मत करो. So understood. Act in a very smart way. If you don't know, if you don't have that intelligence, borrow the intelligence. Prabhupada's guidelines. So ask your seniors what could be done, like that. That will be natural, forgetful. Or sometimes they may get caught up in some other things because passion is there. They get carried away, and then they know I'm supposed to go, but just little more something, and they will get carried away because passion is there. So this will be problems with most of the sadhakas for early few years, 5, 10, 15, 20 years. Passion and ignorance will be very predominant in their life. Then this will be there. Nidra, he will sleep like anything. Daytime, after prasadam, just 10 minutes I'll sleep, and after 2 hours he gets up. And I forgot to put alarm also. I thought in 10 minutes I'll get up. How many of you experience that? निद्रा, आलस्य, लेजीनेस. ठीक है, कल करते हैं ना. एक ही माला बचा है, कर लूँगा बाद में. थोड़ा सा रेस्ट ले दो, थोड़ा सा. That will be very nice, attentive chanting. I will get fresh like that. And pramad also, madness. Okay. It's not nidra, alasya, pramad is not okay. But our approach to overcome this managerial difficulty is the best. You can have even group also, isn't it? WhatsApp group nowadays, and send the day schedule, who's breakfast serving and all that. You understand? So everybody receives, and everyone, hey, Amit Prabhu is breakfast serving. Amit Prabhu, kahan hai aap? Aa jao. People will call him. Now everybody is manager because they have to manage their stomach. Na? Stomach can be managed only if Amit Prabhu comes and serves breakfast. And nobody will be so enthusiastic. No, ठीक है, अमित प्रभु नहीं तो मैं कर देता हूँ. 1-2 बार करेगा, बाद में बोले नहीं, अमित प्रभु को सुधारना ही पड़ेगा. नहीं तो हर बार उसका भी सेवा मैं करूँ, मेरा भी मैं करूँ, मैं इसको सुधार के ही छोड़ूंगा मैं. So empower everyone through the smart policies, है कि नहीं. ग्रुप क्रिएट कर दो सबका, व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप वगैरह. तो वो भी, दैट इज अनदर. यस, एनी अदर क्वेश्चन.
If we have this material contemplation like insecurity, then those thoughts keep on coming in our chanting and then we cannot pray. Today I tried to observe, so I saw that most of the thoughts which come there in that. So like, but like what pitfalls could be there, Bhaji, when we're trying to pray? So
Trying to?
like what pit like when we're trying to pray, so it happens ki say for some moments we are able to pray to Lord while chanting, and then after that the
Again
mind
those
goes
thoughts,
away.
yeah.
So
That
like
shows that we don't have that much faith in Krishna. Absolute faith is not there. Some faith is there. Many times it could be Laukik Shraddha also, not Shastriya Shraddha. लौकिक श्रद्धा मीन्स जस्ट लाइक आवर पेरेंट्स है ना. हाँ बेटा, हाँ आज एग्जाम है ना, वो टेम्पल है बाजू में, गो टू टेम्पल, सीक द ब्लेसिंग ऑफ द लॉर्ड, लाइक दैट. एंड डेली 1 राउंड इज गुड, बट डोंट चैंट 16, हाँ, बिकॉज स्टडीज आर इंपॉर्टेंट. सो दे हैव श्रद्धा that God consciousness is important, chanting, visiting temple, but that is laukik shraddha. This is what their grandparents did, their parents did, they are doing, and they are recommending the next generation also. But they don't have shastriya shraddha. Shastri, what Krishna is saying, na ham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshishami ma shucha, and so many statements are there. They don't have that shastriya shraddha. So we also might as well could have laukik shraddha. That's why classes have to be there and services, and everybody has to be tested. Even after becoming brahmachari also, so much Shastri Shraddha might not have developed. I have seen brahmacharis for 1-2 decades being in ashram and then saying that, now my parents are old, there's no one, I'm the only son, I need to take care of my parents. And he leaves ashram. Huh? Where in the Shastras it is never said. Krishna is only mother, father and everything, and Krishna will take care. Yogakshema Mahamyam. Your parents, and parents are well off, they are karodpatis. They don't need you. You can appoint some servants. They themselves can appoint servants because they are karodpatis. For them, employing one maid servant, one servant, and like that, monthly paying everyone 10,000-20,000, they have a lot of money. Lot of money. So you don't have to be at home. You don't have to leave brahmacharya ashram, but so that way Shastri Shraddha has not developed. Laukik only to great extent. So we have to develop that. So then the thoughts of maintenance will not come so much, as you yourself saw, and everybody else also will see. Thoughts will come, this has to be done, that has to be done. Similarly, other services in our youth center, you will get, oh, my breakfast serving is there too, and lunch serving. So that means you are not convinced this what you are doing, chanting, is not that important or more important than that service. That daytime service it is, not now. Now you should chant. And that also shows how you are on mental platform. The bird of mind has 2 wings, one of past tense and one of future tense. So you are either going to past tense, oh, I should have done better in IIT JEE. I could have been not in IIT Varanarsi, I could have been in IIT Bombay. So you are going in the past and you are lamenting for the failure, and you are going in the future thinking that, 5 years from now, I should be at least some manager in that some company. Which company? There is no company only now. Only ISKCON company you are in. But you are not focusing on chanting. So you are thinking of some other company. That shows your lack of faith in the holy name. And so that's why you have to hear. By hearing from those who are faithful, the faith increases. Shushusho Shaddha Dhanasya Vasudeva Katharuchihi San Mahat Sevaya Vipraha Punya Tirtha Nishevana. By serving great souls, great service is done. And by that, one develops affinity for hearing the messages of the Supreme Lord, which are virtuous in themselves when properly heard. Punya Shravana Kirtanaha. So you have to hear from great souls. You have to read books and apply yourself more and more and more. Don't think you spend 2, 3, 5, 10 years and you got initiated, you're 16 rounder, you're department head and you're head of a center, youth center, and you're a big hero. No, a long way to go. I can tell you the names of the scriptures written by Rupa Goswami, Jiva Goswami, and you'll feel, अरे ऐसे भी ग्रंथ है क्या? सही बोल रहे प्रभु कि आपने कुछ नाम कनकॉक कर दिए. Krishnanika Kaumudi. How many of you heard this word? Now what is there in that book? No, see. This is also one book. Sri Chaitanya Charita Mahakavya. Who has written this book? Murari Gupta. Which is the language he has used? Sanskrit. And the same book, almost same in Bangla, is written by Srila Lochan Das Tagore as Sri Chaitanya Mangal. If you read that book in Sanskrit and this in Bangla, you what the same ही है. Just the language is different. More or less you will get that idea. And he also writes, Lochan Das Tagore, that I just kind of giving it in Bangla because he was told by Narari Sarkar, by his uncle, that is very nice book, Pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but that's in Sanskrit. Most of the people don't understand Sanskrit. It would be nice to have it in Bangla. So you write in Bangla. So he wrote in Bangla. So there are books, so many books are there. Lalita Madhav, Vidagdha Madhav, all that. Who the demons were in Krishna Lila in their previous lives, you know? That all explained in Garga Samhita. What all details. Shankachud, before he was killed by Krishna, what pastime happened? Do you know? So much is there to be known. Even Bhagavad Gita shlokas. Some of the Bhagavad Gita shlokas I write on some paper and show you. Will you understand? This is from Bhagavad Gita. Which book it is from? Bro, it is from some of the Vedas. One of the Vedas. कौन सा वाला वो आपको ही जानी. कृष्णा जानते हैं सब कुछ. He is omniscient. He knows everything. And then next is pronunciation. Are you able to pronounce? The shloka is in front of you. Can you pronounce it? There also we will be fumbling. And next, do you know the meaning of this? And can you elaborate on it? Can you give some realizations on it? See how much we lack. But just after some years we feel, I am a great devotee. In IIT BHU wise, I know at least 100 plus shlokas, and most of the devotees don't even know 50 plus shlokas. I am a great hero. And I know more songs than other devotees know. And the way I sing, by the way, गंधर्व भी लोग नीचे गिर जाएंगे. And I know harmonium. करताल मृदंग तो मेरे बाएं हाथ का खेल, और दाहिने हाथ का खेल मृदंग हारमोनियम है. So pride shows that you are in ignorance. You are not in knowledge that Krishna is giving you the strength in the vocal cords. Krishna is giving you the understanding. ये प्रेस करने के बाद क्या राग निकलना चाहिए, कैसे गाना है, ये मत्तः स्मृतिर ज्ञानम apohanam cha. It comes from Krishna, knowledge, remembrance and forgetfulness. So if you are becoming grateful to Krishna, that means you are in knowledge. And if you are thinking high of yourself, you are in ignorance. You are proud. Maya has engulfed you. You are within the strong grip of Maya through your pride. Yes, any other?
Our contemplation increases. So one thing which I could get Prabhuji was like associating with great souls, like doing our sadhana very nicely. And what other things we can take care?
You have to become lover of Krishna. Whosoever you love, you remember them all the time, isn't it? Mother loves child, all the time she is remembering child. Child is there, not there, she is remembering him. In our childhood also, how many of you remember you are quite attached to mother? Remembrance of mother was there every now and then, every day. Yeah. काटा चुप गया, माँ माँ से क्या लेना देना है उधर, माँ ने नहीं चुपाया है, माँ तो है ही नहीं, आप स्कूल में, यू आर आउट ऑन द स्ट्रीट समवेयर. वेयर हैज माँ मदर कम फ्रॉम? टीचर इज ऑल्सो अंडरस्टूड. ओके चलो यू आर इन स्कूल, टीचर, वी डोंट से टीचर, वी डोंट लव दैट टीचर. माँ only. So much remembrance of mother because we loved her. Now we don't love her so much. So much remembrance is not there. But that time dependency was too much. For everything, only she could understand. When we are 2 days old, 5 days old, 10 days old, 1 year old, others could not make out what difficulty we are going through. Why are we crying? She could understand. So you have to become lover of Krishna. Then other thoughts are not there. That lady who has just given birth to child, she's not so much worried about maintenance. That husband will take care. She's all the time thinking of child. So much love is there for that child. So like that we have to become lovers of Krishna. Yes. What else?
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी।
हरे
वो
कृष्ण।
जैसे कभी कभी वो होता है कि इग्नोरेंस इज ब्लिस, तो ये पता कैसे करें कि मतलब हम सच में हम्बल हैं कि नहीं, या हम प्राउड हैं?
Others will say that you're humble. You should not give certificate to yourself. ये पूरे IIT BHU, there is no one as humble as me. What's your name? हाँ, आदित्य प्रभु, आदित्य महाप्रभु. He's the most humble devotee in this entire IIT BHU voice. So like that, you should not say about yourself. And the what you call the symptom of humility is tolerance. How much you are tolerant, that much you are humble. All heat, cold, now it's becoming hot. You should be able to tolerate. Cold in winter season. Then next to that, this is gross body level. Then subtle body level, lowest level is mind, sukha and dukkha. How much you are equipoised in happiness as well as in distress. Then highest on the subtlest platform, false ego, through man and apman, honor and dishonor. How much you can tolerate honor, how much you can tolerate dishonor. That shows that much humble you are. Like imagine now situation, everybody is given 2 gulab jamuns, and by the time I was served, I was last in the line, and only one remained, and he gave me one. I said, Prabhu, 2 na for everyone. Prabhu, sorry, no, got over. This was the last one. What is this? How can I get one only? What kind of management is this? So I am not able to tolerate. See, I got gulab jamun. But the thing is, everybody gets 2, and unfortunately, it's got over. So I am not able to tolerate it. So this shows I am not humble. I should be grateful. Arey, my God. No, that means there were less gulab jamun, but somehow Krishna arranged 1 gulab jamun. Amazing. And maybe, I think at least I am sitting in the first serving line. There will be some devotees who may come later, I believe. They are still in college, as far as I see. So what about them? They will not get 1 also then. I think I will keep half for who is not present, or I'll take little bit only and keep major portion of that gulab jamun for others. So this is how Tatyanukampam Sushamikshamaano Bunjana Evatmakritam Vipakam Rudvagvapurvir Vidadhan Namaste Jive Tayo Mukti Pade Sadaibha. Yeah, I'm not fit to be in this devotee association. But Krishna is very merciful. Krishna Bada Doyamoy. That's what it means. Krishna Bada Doyamoy, we say before we start prasadam. And anything falls short, you don't get. How dare of you to say Krishna not Dayamoy? Huh? What nonsense? How come only 1 gulab jamun? How can you say that? Just now you said, na? Krishna Bada Doyamoy. Krishna Bada Doyamoy, that if I get 2 gulab jamuns, then only. If 3 gulab jamuns per head, I have to get 3 then 2 are not enough. Otherwise, Krishna is not Dayamoy. So that way, we are only contradicting our own practice. Our actions speak louder than our words. Words are Krishna Bada Doyamoy. And actions are, what nonsense? Huh? Everybody was promised to get 3 and I got only 2. I will not tolerate this. I will complain to, where is that kitchen in charge? Get him here to my lotus feet. Huh? And I'll kick him first and then ask him, order him. Jao abhi andar kitchen mein. Make 20,000 gulab jamuns and give it compensation for getting less. 1 less, you have to make 10,000 gulab jamuns for me. Okay na? जाओ, नहीं जाओगे तो मैं तुझे धक्का मार के अंदर भेज दूंगा. So this is no humility. You understand? How much you are tolerant, that much you are humble. So tolerate. Krishna, after telling the basics of Bhagavad Gita, that you are not body, you are spirit. So what is the next thing? Immediately. Atra sparshas to kaunteya, shitoshna sukha dukkhada, agama, apaino, anitya, tam stitikshasva bharata. Titikshava. Titikshasva. Tolerate. This is the instruction. And little philosophy is here. These things come, they go. They are not permanent. So tolerate. But the instruction is to tolerate. So first instruction of Bhagavad Gita is only become humble. If you don't tolerate, then you are not humble and you are blaming. What is this? This year too cold. Isn't it, Prabhu? And he, yeah, Prabhu. Isn't it? Yeah, Prabhu. Yeah, it's too cold. That means Krishna is at fault. He's not a good creator. In whole of Bhagavad Gita, Prabhupada's purport, he is quoting 1 shloka 3 times from Vedanta Sutra, 2:1:12, I think, or 2:3, something like that. 1:2:3, something like that. You can see that in 4:14, 5:15, 9:9. All 3 purports, same thing is repeated. From Vedanta Sutra is quoting. Vedanta Sutra, my God, very difficult to understand. वैषम्ये निर्घृण्ये सापेक्षत्वात् न सापेक्षत्वात् तथा ही दर्शयति. क्या कुछ समझ में नहीं आया क्या है ये? So read yourself. We'll give you homework. Why is Prabhupada quoting that? 3 places. Same to Bhagavad Gita hai. One who starts reading till end, he will read once, na? What is the need of repeating it 2 more times? 4:14, 5:15, 9:9. You tell me what is in the purport which is repeated in all 3 purports. Not now, afterwards. Now you don't. Homework for you. Any other question?
भी भक्त नहीं है, जैसे बाहर के लोग हैं, वैसे लोगों के प्रति अपराध बहुत आराम से हो
That
जाता
is called
है.
a jiva aparad. So as long as you are offensive, you cannot enter in Golok Vrindavan. You come here, you preach here. We need devotees, na? For next generations. Do you want to come? 100 years, 500 years. You want to be here in Varanarsi, in the material world? So you cannot afford to do jiva aparad. Even donkeys there, scriptures recommend you pay obeisances, panchang pranam, but from a distance. Don't offer at the lotus feet. He'll be very happy. He cannot offer you panchang pranam, so he'll just offer you one leg. And दिन में तारे दिखाई देंगे आपको. And you may reach hospital, sometimes even crematorium. So very deadly blow. So you cannot afford. That means you are in ignorance. You have not heard from your guru. Your jnana chakshu has not opened up. That's why you think high of yourself and low of that creature. Whatever the creature, even the worm in the stool should be respected. Amanina manadena. If you are not able to respect that worm in the stool, you will become worm in the stool, likely. So, laws of material nature. No? So you don't disrespect that soul in the worm in the stool, worm in the stool. So you will also have to experience that. No? So why to do that? Jiva himsa is the worst, killing a jiva. But jiva aparad is also bad. Jiva aparad you do, jiva himsa you do with your gross body, hands. You kill that living entity. Jiva aparad you do with words, by speaking ill words. You're a fool. Gadai kai ke. Or you are gada. Gadha hi hai to. Means gada, donkey I'm talking. So, or in the mind you think, क्या गधा है ये गधे का कुछ अकल ही नहीं है. You know? जैसे कि आपको बहुत बड़ी अकल है. सबसे बड़ी तो लैक ऑफ अकल आप में ही है कि आप सोच रहे कि वो गधा है और आप ये है. So the ignorance makes us proud. Means ignorance, ahankara, vimudhatma. Vimud means what? He is ignorant. He is ignorant soul and he is ahankari. I achieved that. When I cook foodstuffs in the kitchen, अरे वो लोग उंगलियां नहीं चाटते, उंगलियां खा जाते. I make them non-vegetarian. I make them fingerless. Next time चाट ही नहीं पाएंगे कुछ क्योंकि फिंगर्स ही नहीं रहे. So, अभी सोचो, you are the best of the cooks. That लोग not only lick upon the finger, they eat the fingers also. You are that caliber of cook. Now there is no cylinder, gas in the cylinder. अभी बनाइए आपके गुलाब जामुन श्रीखंड जो भी बनाना है, देखते क्या बनता है. You will be able to make. So why do you take all the credit that I cook gulab jamuns or I cook any food stuff, everybody appreciates? Arey, who are you? The just simple thing as gas is not there in the cylinder, you are helpless. Same cooking you do in the fields, open fields. Let us see. आग लगा सकते क्या? देखो आपकी हृदय में आग लग जाएगी. अरे ये तो चालू ही नहीं हो रहा है. जैसे चालू करता हवा बहती है और बुझ जाता है. तो क्या करो इधर? You need kitchen, closed environment, 4 walls, isn't it? So many limitations are there, so many difficulties we face, and we just take whole credit to ourselves, isn't it? That shows our ignorance. All glories to assembled devotees. No, but what about me? Are you just now said na? All glories to assembled devotees. वो तो बोलने की बात है ना, थोड़ा लाइफ में उसको अप्लाई करना होता है. That's how our actions and words are different. Words में बोल रहा है all glories to assembled devotees, and action में अरे मेरे लिए कुछ glory ही नहीं इधर, ये क्या है? We talk so much about devotee care, devotee appreciation. अरे इधर appreciation ही नहीं हो रहा है. क्या पागल लोग हैं ये? वर्ड्स में बोल रहा है ऑल ग्लोरीज टू असेंबल डिवाइन्स. You understand? I give several examples of our contradictory lifestyle. Something in words, but something else only in action. That shows we are quite poor devotees. But unfortunately, we think we are quite pure devotees. The sound is more or less same. Poor devotee, pure devotee. Hardly any difference. Spelling wise also, P is there, R is there. But difference is, gulf of difference is there. Poor devotee is very low. Pure devotee is very high. Unfortunately, we think very high of ourselves. I am pure devotee. We are quite poor devotees. Okay? Yes, any other? Yes. Hare Krishna.
This question that sometimes when we are so much the load of management services and executing those services, so we are so much affected by passion. So at that time we may commit offenses to the devotees in our dealings, in our way of dealing. So we may not intend to do, but afflicted by the mode of passion is so like loaded that so that you are not able to like your mind, your words is not in your control, and like you just without to take it passion and commit offenses. So how to avoid that?
We can consult our superiors and see if the services can be little bit adjusted. 3 zones are there. Comfort zone, which is in the mode of ignorance. Then there is stretch zone, which is in the mode of goodness. And there is panic zone, which is in the mode of passion. So maybe you are in passionate zone. Too many services are overloaded. Means you can do unlimited services, but in the liberated state. Now you are conditioned soul, so for you it is becoming too much. So discuss with superiors, and from panic zone of mode of passion come to the goodness stretch zone. We all should have little more services than our capacity, little, not too much. Then that becomes passionate. And we should not be comfortable. हाँ चलो हो गया, एक सेवा कर दिया 5 मिनट का, अभी पूरा दिन कुछ सेवा नहीं, हरी बोल. अच्छा है, आशा है कि मैनेजर की दृष्टि मेरे ऊपर ना गिरे, नहीं तो नज़र लग जाएगी मुझे. My free space will be attacked by that fellow. I will escape from here. So that is comfortable zone, comfort zone. So one should not be in ignorance or in passion. One should be in that middle path, stretch zone. So have discussion with your superiors, and then work in goodness. Then even eventually you will be increasing your services. Your capacity will increase. All that by Lord's grace. Then you will be able to do what you are doing now, which you are unable to do because it is not your cup of tea now. But eventually your capacity will increase. That time it will be possible. But this time now, it may be difficult. It may be that you are too much loaded with those things. So discuss with them, they can help you out. As such, there is no need to this thing. And you have to know Krishna is the manager. Krishna is running the whole creation. Brahma, Indra, they sometimes think like that. No? Brahma was called to Dwarka and he was asked, which Brahma? He said, what? I am the only manager. Like that he thought. Creator. Then thousands more were there, millions. Likewise, we also think, I am the manager. And then you become damager. Because you think you are manager. You forget that Krishna is manager. You are just an assistant. In DT worship also, sometimes I test pujaris. या आज वृंदावन चंद्र का ड्रेसिंग किसने किया? बोले प्रभु आज मैंने किया. अच्छा, मुझे तो लगा हिजोलनेस राधानाथ स्वामी महाराज ने किया और उनके एक डिसाइपल आप जो उनको असिस्ट किए. बोले हाँ हाँ महाराज जब हाँ प्रभु यस वही है, महाराज ने किया और मैं असिस्टेंट था. हाँ तो ठीक है. बिकॉज इन डीटी वर्शिप द अंडरस्टैंडिंग इज गुरु डज एवरीथिंग. श्री विग्रह आराधना, नित्य नाना श्रृंगार, ऑलवेज डिफरेंट श्रृंगार, tan mandir marjanado, and the cleansing and everything also is done by Guru. But yuktasya bhaktam shanyunjato api. He also engages his disciple. Prabhupada was asked by disciples, Prabhupada, you delivered us from cycle of birth and you gave us so much. How can we reciprocate? We can never repay you, but something. Prabhupada said, you see all these ISKCON temples all over the world. I am supposed to do cleaning, dressing and all that. But alone, how can I do? So you all assist me. And he said, yes, we will do that. So we should not think I am the doing. Ahankar Vimudatma Karta, I am the manager. I run the voice, I run the temple. No, who are you? You are not able to run also. You have got injury in your leg. You are not able to walk also properly. Some other devotee is carrying you on two-wheeler to college. You are going to run the whole temple, and who are you? Just like his only Mahavishnu, let Mahavishnu Maharaj said, no? What can we build house for the husband of goddess of fortune? He will only build for himself. We'll let us bring him here by reading Bhagavatam. Like that. So you should be very convinced. You should just act as an assistant. Because what will happen? The head weight will also, what do you call, make you down. Think I'm the manager. What if this person doesn't listen? And that may also create anger and disturbance. Nobody is listening to you. I can namesake manager, Actually, I am order giver, but nobody listens to my order only. So it will become heavyweight. The pride will increase. So you are not having proper consciousness. Advancement in Krishna consciousness depends on the attitude of the follower. Just because manager means what? You have more resources with you. You have money with you. You have manpower with you. So use all of it to progress in bhakti wonderfully as servant of everyone. Manager means he's servant of all the devotees in that center, temple, whatever it is. But if you think, no, I am now master of all these people. After all, I am the internal manager, or I am the preaching head. What they call overall coordinator or something. That means all these preachers follow what facilitators, they're all under me. And they all have boys. All boys are also under me. So if this is the thinking, then you are not progressing also. Advancement depends on the attitude of the follower. Attitude are only two. In subtle body, attitude of gratitude, and in the gross body, attitude of servitude. So you should be very grateful internally. Always thinking, I'm so grateful I got this service. And externally, let me express my gratitude through service, physical service. Or verbal service at least, appreciating duties. Thank you, Prabhu, for your lunch serving. So wonderful. It was on time. Thank you very much. So all the devotees were very happy. Like that. So render service by glorifying, appreciating devotees externally. And internally, that is because internally gratitude is there. These two attitudes, without this, you are not advancing. Externally, you may go on chanting, dancing. Bahu janma kari yadi shravana kirtan, tabudana paye Krishna pade premadan. Attitude has to be high quality. They say, na, attitude of gratitude decides one's altitude. Altitude means height. How high you are on devotional path is seen by how much you are grateful inside. And how to know how much is one grateful inside is seen by his service outside. One is not grateful, he will not. Like the Mayavadis, they are not grateful to their Guru eventually. When they realize I am only Narayan. Hell with Guru. No service to Guru. He's kicked out from life only. Like initially they may show gratitude. He is the one who is going to make me Narayan. And now he has made me Narayan. So I am the only Narayan. This Narayan is not required. Let him go for iron. Travel out of my life. So proper consciousness is required. So, okay, understood. In the early stages, we don't have. So have a discussion with superiors and either have change of service or less of that load which is becoming headweight for you or some disturbance. It can be adjusted. Isn't it? What else? Till the last person who has little query is answered and satisfied, we won't leave. Yeah. His action showed he was like this. He also recognized. No, not so much. On your level, it may look like ant feels, na, human beings live so long. But human beings feel, demigods live so long. And demigods think, Brahma lives so long. Brahma feels, Mahavishnu is eternal anyway. So like that you may feel, I have so much. I don't have that much. But thank you for your appreciation. That is all mercy of Guru Parampara. Same thing, same process. Associate with those who have more of Krishna Prem. Then they will give you, na? Krishna se tomar, Krishna dite paro, tomara shakati ache. Ami to kangal, Krishna Krishna boli, dhai tava pache pache. That is not just approach towards spiritual master, Diksha Guru. No, it is approach towards all devotees, especially seniors. Any senior who has Krishna more than I do, I beg him, Please, you have Krishna, you have the ability to give Krishna also. And I don't have Krishna, I'm Kangal, bankrupt. Saying that, give me Krishna, give me Krishna, give me Krishna. I run behind you. Wherever you go, I'll go. Not exactly nagging him and torturing him, but in the sense, I want to serve you. Please give me some service. That kind of attitude. So he will give you Krishna. Krishna Prema, Krishna Dite. Krishna Prema is what? Krishna service also. No? Krishna Prema is what? Radharani. Radharani is what? 9 process of devotional service is Radharani. Nityam Prabhu was told by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu once that, oh my dear Nityananda, all the ornaments, because Nityam Prabhu would be dressing like anything, silk, blue dhoti, and then golden ornaments studded with rubies, emeralds, diamonds, pearls, all that. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, all these ornaments on your body are nothing but the 9 processes of devotional service. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's statement. Shravanam, Kirtanam. When any ornament you see on Nityam Prabhu's body, know that either it is Shravanam, Kirtanam, or Smaranam, or Padasevanam. His whole existence is like that. He's Adi Guru. Guru is always into that. So you will get Radha Krishna from devotees who are greater than us. So we have to beg them. So we get it. That's the reason I read books of Acharyas also. So that they can give me Krishna. It becomes so convincing when Acharyas put some points. Isn't it? Madhyamadikari for that matter is famous for, or Uttamadikari. He puts forth conclusive statement of the scriptures in such a convincing way. The audience will be convinced. Yes, Krishna is all powerful. He's very merciful. I want to surrender to Krishna. The way he has surrendered, I also wish to. Like that conviction will come just by associating with such souls. So it's an ongoing process. So I have not reached the end. I am also in the way. Only thing, it appears like I am a little bit ahead of you. That's it. But there are many more ahead of us. Vitaraga Bhayakroda Manmaya Mam Pashritaha Bhavo Jnana Tapasa Puta Mad Bhavam Agata 4:10. Krishna is telling. 4th chapter, 10th verse. Vitaraga Bhayakroda. Vita means without. Rag, attachment. Bhay, fear. Krodha, anger. Manmaya Mam Upashraya. Now take my shelter. Be Krishna conscious. Bahavo Jnana Tapasa. This was done by many. Bahavo Jnana Tapasa. By the austerity of acquiring knowledge. Puta. They got purified. Madbhavam Agata. Madbhav. They became Krishna conscious. Agata. And they came to me. Like that. Many in the past. So don't think, Arjun, you are put on trial. You are the first one. No. Many in the past have perfected themselves by being free from fear, anger, attachment. And they were Krishna conscious. So you also follow the same path. Krishna is telling Arjun. So we also have to do the same thing. Yes. What else? Satisfied? Like prasadam should be served till the devotee is satisfied. Like that. So I serve through classes only. I don't serve so much prasadam. That is filling the body, gross body. But we serve in a way. Subtle body should be filled up. प्रभु अभी बहुत हो गया, अत्याचार हो रहा है शायद. आप सर्विंग कर रहे हैं ना, तो आपको समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. हम खा रहे हैं ना. हमारा थोड़ा सैचुरेशन लेवल इज रिच्ड. ओके ठीक है, चलो. यू शुड बी कंपैशनेट टू डिवोटीज. दैट इज आल्सो सर्विस. विल एंड हियर. श्रील प्रभुपाद की, श्री हरिनाम प्रभु की, समवेत गौर भक्त वृंद की, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदी. Announcing the service schedule. Okay. Many times project like that. You get a hold to one kind of one limb of bhakti. Only? One limb of bhakti. Some limbs of bhakti. You don't know how to which should be taken care at what time. But giving your classes, they give a lot of clarity there. What is the most topmost priority, that is chanting the topmost priority. At the same time, after the Shaman. Like this, like as you are mentioning,
like the advanced students Uttamaradharis, they have this grip that they have this talent and they have Krishna has given that. So they have this thing that they will be able to conclusively take out the scripture's essence and conclude. So the words that you are speaking, they are actually literally like that only, like
No, all glories to Guru Maharaj, Prabhupada, and all the acharyas. I hear them only, or I read their literature, so they only give that understanding. It's not my understanding. I'm just trying to repeat.
they give a lot of clarity to that. Really, very clarity. As you are mentioning, while the class is happening, I was also thinking, as you are mentioning, receiving the Vani is most important.
Huh?
Receiving the Vani, hearing the Vani, the Guru is the most important.
Hmm.
In my mind, I was thinking that I should, after this Varanasi visit, I should plan to come along with you to Prayagraj.
Hari Bol. Most welcome. There is enough space in the vehicle, I believe. Hare Krishna.
So let us thank Prabhuji by loudly chanting of that Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
The scriptures which are there in the books, they have to come in our life. That would be the perfection of our katha. We should not think, yeah, in the book there is nice stuff. No, that is not, that is okay. That is nice only. But it has to come in my life. That is what is knowledge. Knowledge is not just verbal. Yeah, उनके मुंह से मेरे कान में गया. नहीं. It has to inspire you in action, in speech, in your thoughts. Then it is proper transfer of knowledge. Hare Krishna.